Intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you're gonna be the road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a witch.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your app. The fucking link is in the chat. That should be.
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than never. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. So, he's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit. How do I get my hands on your stuff? Because I need something to clean these titty butts. My job is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come in. Bring it. Bring your asses. Hey, don't get Queen B and her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely. Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro.
She's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly.
Beefing with the Queen B because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady Queen B with the lip ring is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB could hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would stalk her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks, their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check, my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking overlying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because
I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed! Oh my god, bitch. Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit Chronicle was shady. You better fucking shut your mouth with that. Girl, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your emails. What the hell is wrong with people?
Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
Motherfucker killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Look, babe.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Pumpkin. I love you too.
I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got trigger today. I trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm just trying to be a better person. I know it.
Let's see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, your dog is.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
It's living. These motherfuckers hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the third person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me Tim.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I was not. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. All right, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Happy 4th of July, y'all. I hope everybody's having a great day. Mine started off a little tad shitty, but that's all right. It's pouring down rain here. Pouring down rain. So, you know, we're going to have to make do with that. I'm not sure how we're going to make do with that, but we're going to make do with it. All right? We're going to figure it out. We were supposed to go swimming, have a cookout. We had all this fun stuff planned for today. You know, I guess we're just going to have to figure it out as we go, right? That's all right. We'll figure out. We'll play some games in here and they can chill out for a little bit. Hopefully it's supposed to cut off here in a couple hours. So hopefully it will. It's really fucking shitty, but that's all right. Anyhow, what y'all up to? What's going on? What is going on? Let me pin this link real quick. Here we go. Does anybody else got plans? It's raining there too. Man, let me tell you what. I'm hoping it stops soon. I mean, it is, you know, it's still early. It's only 10:30, so hopefully it'll stop. It'll dry up a little bit and we can still go have fun. You know what I mean? Hopefully it'll be drying up soon, you know? Try to stay positive. Here, let's try to stay positive. Keep it going. Happy 4th. 2 firefighters, Mom. Man, let me tell you, YouTube is burning down all over. Good morning, Chaos. Hold on, Voice for the Voiceless. I really enjoyed your stream. I even told hubby about it. What? When was you live? Voices, when was you live? What you doing?
Well, I've been going live in the evenings and playing music, but he was referring to the Weed Whacker story. The Weed Whacker story with me, you know, driving, I don't know, 100 miles with a stolen Weed Whacker.
Oh, shit. Okay, you're the Weed Whacker now?
Can you hear us?
Yes, I just wanted to come up and tell everybody in chat and on panel.
Well, thank you, love, coming up and
Please,
hanging with us.
please have a happy and safe 4th of July. And I hope you all have a great day. I just wanted to
Sweet
say
of
that.
you. That's really sweet.
So sweet.
And I hope the dogs are okay, because I know some dogs hate 4th of July.
Yeah, there's some that are. I got one that's having a hell of a time, but the other ones are all right. But
my baby girl just goes to sleep, and she's like, "Don't wake me up."
Don't wake me up. Let me sleep through it.
Yeah, it's. Some dogs have a really hard time. Some are do all right, but
Yeah.
Hold on here. Dose of Reality says, y'all check on your friends with curly hair. We aren't good. We're out here looking like whole alpacas in the humidity.
Oh no.
I was gonna say
Too
something.
funny.
I was gonna say something like that because my mom has curly hair, and that's what she gripes about when we go outside. The humidity is making my hair worse.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I do have a question for B Tim because I figured he might know the answer.
What's that?
So, T-Rev, if he loses that many subscribers, does that mean he automatically loses the monetization?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
No, and I don't think. I was gonna say, I don't know if you even know about all that. Do you?
I know a little bit about that, but like I know that you don't lose monetization because you lose subs. That doesn't.
Yeah, no.
It don't work like that.
You could be at 1,000, get your monetization, somebody unsubscribe, put you at $9.95, and you'll still be monetized.
Oh, okay.
It don't work like that at all.
I think he's at like 71,000 now or something close to that. So he started out like 78 and he went down to 71,000 or something like that. He also spent all night deleting all the negative comments on that community tab. So
Yeah, I've seen that. We're gonna go over some of it.
That took.
I mean, he had so much time. I mean, like, I'm surprised he took time away from hanging out with his kids, to delete all 400 comments.
Yeah. Okay, I'll shut up now, and you can start talking.
That's all right, baby. I appreciate you coming up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day, baby.
You too. Bye, voices. Bye, B Tim.
Bye, Britt. B Tim, I borrowed a weed whacker from my friend, and I drove 64 miles to go pick it up. Got back home, was halfway through my front area weed whacking it when I got a text message from my friend that said, "Hey, I thought you were coming to get the weed whacker." And I said, "I did." And she said, "Don't lie to me. It's right here." And I said, "Bitch, I got it." And I took a fucking picture, sent it to her. Well, what comes back from her is her garage with her weed whacker in it. I went to the wrong house. I went in the wrong side yard. I went in the wrong side door to the garage. I went into somebody's garage. I took their weed eater. I took their premixed fuel. I loaded it up into my car. I let myself out. I drove 32 miles back home and started weed whacking with somebody else's weed whacker.
Do you know the comment self-snitching?
Listen, it was totally okay because my friend
I think she talked to the homeowners and they're all good,
Yes.
or you know what I mean?
Yes.
Everything's
just joking.
No, like this was totally all good. Like
Guys.
I mean, it was totally all fine. But yes, I tried to go. I stole a fucking carrot. I stole a weed whacker.
Interesting.
And I was more embarrassed taking it back, and I hung my head in shame, and I prayed that they weren't going to have me arrested, and they didn't, and they laughed about it, and they also realized that they better start locking things up because apparently random women can break into their home and steal their weed whacker.
That's going to be the next Voices Exposed expose, those stealing weed whacking voices.
That's fine. Go ahead, do it. It's funny as all
you
hell.
guys? Yeah, I was gonna say I think you took care of it and stuff last night.
Yes, ma'am. It was totally all the night before last. Night before last when it happened, it was all taken care of. Alexis ran right down, talked to the neighbor, explained it. They laughed. They thought it was funny. And like I said, they also realized that maybe they should start locking stuff up because then random women won't come into their garage and take things. So we were all good.
Yeah. So, do you guys remember me? I'm glad you got it worked out. Do you guys remember me talking about Ernie Shell going up on panel yesterday?
No.
No, I didn't know that he did that.
So yeah, Ernie Shell went up on a creators panel yesterday, and she's she's got pretty decent numbers. She's been around long enough to know better, and she's been around long enough to know who Ernie Shell is. So with that being said, it's Brooks, Crime Lines and Lies.
Oh, Jesus.
She's been around long enough to fucking know better, and so this kind of shit right here is the same kind of bullshit going on. She's also been caught. Kathy P caught her. Faking a call with Mark W, pretending to be a neighbor of one of the victims. So
yes, I knew about
she's
that.
Already been caught before. So doing some dumb shit. And she yesterday had a panel and decided she was going to have Ernie Shell come up. And Ernie Shell is not a reliable source. He's a fucking fraud, a whole tragedy fucking pimp, if you will. He's, pretended to be everything from a law enforcement to a federal agent to, hold on, we got somebody else coming up real quick. What's up, baby?
I'm so pissed. You started moving on before Sergeant Dash could come up and reprimand and find out more about the weed whacking situation. So now I feel stupid because you've already moved on.
That's okay. Yeah, I was trying to get into this because I don't have a lot of time to.
I'm sorry.
I've got a couple hours. I'm like an hour and a half or whatever, but I just don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So no, we're gonna do this another time because you are busy and you've already moved on. So I'm just gonna say, B Tim, I hate you. You're a horrible human.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and have a lovely
I wonder if
to all of you.
Think, like, God, these are mean ass. I wonder if why do they always hate B Tim?
I hope your bee wings get fluttered up today, B Tim. Voices, Christ. Try to stay out of jail. Queen, have a wonderful day, and I will get back to you another time. Sorry for interrupting. Bye.
Yeah, okay.
Well, make sure to ban that person. Don't let that person back up. Oh, we're done with that person. We're done.
Bye.
Voices out of jail. Yeah, like the only place Voices is scared to death of. All right, so Ernie went up on the panel, and what does he fake now?
He's spewing more a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of shit. And it's I'm glad Nicolina called it out because this misinformation right here can be incredibly dangerous. She's been missing for 3 years now. There's no new information out. He's sitting here talking about Candace told him this, Candace confided in him in that. So anyhow, this is her. This is her and Ernie. Like I said, this is one hell of a way to spread misinformation. And the truth, according to Ernie, Candace told a ton. So that's the title of the fucking live. Of course, she's got 520 comments. They ended up on Brittany J's panel. So we'll watch that too as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this turned into a straight shit show. So anyhow, we'll watch a few minutes of this. And so you guys can see Ernie Shell is not, he's a few crayons short of a full box, if you will.
Dude, that Happy Meal totally got the fries forgotten, and it's 4 nuggets short.
Yeah. If he's like Nicolina breaks it down pretty damn good because she's been calling him out for a long time. She came to this platform calling him out. So I know we don't always get along, we don't always agree on shit, and that's fine. But I think what she did was a very good thing because people need to know. This is not someone that you trust. This is not someone you trust for your information. This is not someone that you need to believe or, even believe the information going on. And this is one fucking real shit way for Brooks to spread misinformation, knowing damn the fuck well who and how Ernie is. I know she plays it off like she doesn't know, but you come the fuck on now. If you were in Summer Wells' case and you were involved in it like she was, she knows exactly who Ernie Shell is.
Who you on the phone with? And
so this is Ernie Shell talking about when he was up there with Candace.
This is a very complicated issue.
Me love you long time.
So he recorded phone calls and all kinds of shit. So anyhow, we'll just listen for a few minutes.
Now, it was reported to the authorities. Bianca Moraes spoke to Ronnie Lawson. Ronnie Lawson, the TBI and FBI are conducting a joint investigation with the sheriff's office into the disappearance of 5-year-old Summer Moon Utah Wells, who, according to her siblings, just walked out the back door when they were playing and they weren't really paying attention. This really makes more sense to me than anything that the boys just saw her walk out the back door. And if somebody was waiting for her outside and knows how to get into the basement where this mattress was at one time, do you see where I'm going with this, Ernie?
oh yes, for sure.
So right there, she immediately starts in. Do you see where I'm going with this, Ernie? Where do you think she's going with that?
I don't know, but I don't believe it's anywhere good. I believe it's everywhere nefarious, looking to stir more clicks and views up for her in this trash bag, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is like insinuating SA, if you will.
Well, and again, I have to wonder why a reasonable person goes to those lines of thought. What the fuck?
It's that kind of shit, though, you're putting out. You're putting that out.
As if the Wells haven't been harassed enough.
Yeah, we're going. This is the third year.
Yeah.
Third year. For
and now
those who are not aware.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to put this out. Brooks is going to stand on this 10 toes down by platforming Ernie because she thinks she's got some in.
Can we watch Ernie Shell get tasered again? Because I feel like that would be a lot.
Oh, please, God, I wish we could.
Oh, wait. The only person that has it is a piece of shit. So, I mean, I don't know. Too bad we don't have a lot of source. But I honestly, I enjoyed when he got tasered in the middle of the road because he's a piece of shit, a garbage human being that basically continuously tragedy pimps this whole case constantly and spreads misinformation and harassment. And I don't know why anyone takes anything seriously from that guy. I wouldn't take, if he told me tomorrow this guy was blue, I'd be like, I don't believe you.
No.
And let's not forget this creator. This creator is the one that brought Stacey Wandra on and was having personal conversations with a named suspect in Michael Vaughn's disappearance. He was going to become her marriage counselor with her husband.
Well, I think he thought he was. I think that was in his own head. But honestly, she was having in-depth conversations with him that's my point. Shouldn't have been happening. So basically, crime lines and lies. She sticks her fucking nose in and gets into with these families, the ones that are, Nicolina breaks it down real fucking well. Matter of fact, so we'll listen to a few more minutes of this, and then I'll go grab her clip.
Now, if you can tell me, what did Candace tell you about the condition of this mattress?
Well, only time we really talked about the mattress was because I actually brought it up. I said, Candace, whatever happened with that old mattress that everybody was talking about? And she was like, oh, well, they had stuff. I said, what was actually really on that? At first, she didn't come out and say anything really. She just said, oh, it was just nasty. It was dirty.
Now, listen to Ernie Shell. He of course, wants to put out some salacious details and, that kind of stuff. Talking about a mattress that she supposedly slept on.
Kids had peed on it and, used the bathroom on it, stuff like that. And I was like, well, let me ask you a question. Why keep it around? If you're not going to try to clean it or whatever, why keep it around? Well, and she'd always have an excuse. Now, if you go by what Don Wells says in the interview that we go with, he plainly says, whatever predator that came through that back door. Well, we knew that mattress was right there at that back door. We know it was in.
Yeah, so Ernie goes on and on and on. This is a whole live, a 2-hour fucking live of his bullshit.
You need to go to the hospital.
She's okay. He calls Candace when she's got COVID. She's sick as hell. She cannot fucking she can't hardly breathe. She's like super sick. Super fucking sick.
It's called.
He calls her, records it, and then puts it out.
I don't know. Sorry.
Sounds like she's fucking throwing up. It sounds like she's actually getting sick, and he's recording her getting sick. Whatever she's doing, fucking to put it out. It's disgusting.
I can't do it. Candace, listen. Go get help. Go get help. What have you done? It ain't COVID. COVID don't do that. What have you done? What have you done to yourself? What have you done? All I've done was fishing.
Pause it right there. What she had done, she tried to kill herself, overdosing what she was doing.
Another lie. Another fucking lie. Now, you see what I'm saying? This is how much fucking damage. You know why I know it's a lie? Because I've spoken to her mother about it, and I asked her mom, and I asked her if she was sick as fuck with COVID and was throwing up.
What a piece of shit. I mean, like, and I can't believe Brooks just lets this motherfucker come on here, slander this woman continuously, and thinks this is an appropriate thing. Like, this is the problem with you, Brooks. You are stating this as a matter of fact. And you can get
Ernie is.
Yeah,
but I know Ernie is.
Yeah, but she's basically saying, "Here, come on my platform. State this is like."
She's allowing it. It's creator responsibility.
Right. Encouraging different, with the things that she's saying, like, oh, what about the mattress? You know what I'm getting at, Ernie? The mattress.
Yeah. And it's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous that you're actually doing this to this woman whose kid's been missing for 3 years, gone through the social media fucking meat grinder, has continued. Her life is barely fucking even rebuilding at this point. And then you're going after this and you're spreading these lies. You're secretly recording her. I don't know if it's illegal in your state. That might be kind of considered federal wiretapping laws.
In Tennessee. Well, I was say they're both in Tennessee, so
they're both. So there's no. There's two. It's a two-party consent state or one-party consent state.
I don't know. I'm just saying they both live in Tennessee. I don't know what it is, but
let me see if Tennessee is a two-party consent state.
So yeah, here's Nicolina. She ends up. I'm not even sure how the hell she ended up on BJ's. Okay, I'm not sure how the fuck this even happened, but apparently she ended up over there somehow. And so this is the Stand and Nicolina, and Crime Lines and Lies and BJ. What's up, baby? Can you hear me? You must be wanting just to be in the back. Are you trying to type in the back or something? Just message me if this is you. You can message me. You know how to get a hold of me. Anyhow, so this is Nicolina and the Stand up here talking about Ernie Shell. And like I said, we don't always get along. I don't agree with the shit she does and says. You know what I'm saying? She don't agree with shit that I say and do. So we ain't got to be friends for her to for me to play this clip for her to put out the truth on Ernie Shell.
Right is right, wrong is wrong, right?
Yeah. She just puts it out there about, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's been calling him out for 3-4 fucking years. I don't even know how long she's been calling him out for. A long time though. So in my opinion, I feel like she knows what she's talking about because she's been fucking dealing with him for a long time. So anyhow, let's listen to what she got to say.
We're opposite of his actual conversation.
Let me slow this down. It is slowed down. Okay.
Okay, well.
So this is Nicolina and Brooks having a conversation on BJ's panel, and the stand is on the bottom right.
I was playing her voice.
Yeah, but the whole story about him going to her house and looking.
There's multiple videos you have not seen of his conversations with her, Don Wells, that he doesn't realize is still out there because we recorded everything.
And
he misrepresented.
Then you should put that out there because I
did. I tagged you in it today.
Okay, I'll have to go look at that. I apologize. What I really want to talk about is, well, I mean, like I said, Summer Wells and, you know, the conversations they had. If he said something that, you know, wasn't true, well, you know, then, you know, that's on him. But I think it's, you know, important to have these conversations. And when you hear Candace Wells herself, and we know she was in love with him. I mean,
no, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
She told me she was.
No, you know, this woman is so entrenched in alcoholism and drug addiction. She didn't know if she was coming or going. She wasn't in love with Ernie, just like she wasn't in love with Benny Keys.
Oh, yeah.
This was all an attention grab from Candace during that time frame.
But in the back.
And I fully agree with that. Don Wells was in jail. We already knew what Candace was doing. We already knew she was loving the attention. We already knew that. Anybody that could that had eyes could see and know what was going on. George, I just messaged you. Go ahead and check the inbox and message me back. Anyways, anybody that with eyes could see what was going on. You know, I mean, Candace, like I said, she's an alcoholic. She was going through, her daughter's been missing. She lost her other kids. Don was in jail. I mean, come on. We know damn the fuck well what was going on.
In the back of all of this, she has a missing daughter that she does not care about.
And neither does Ernie.
And that is what Ernie doesn't have to. It's not his child. But that is what drives me nuts. Who on here with a child could say, I'm going to put her to the side?
I agree.
That is just damn disgusting. Okay. And I'm going to be quite honest. You're not going to find anyone that comes around the Wells that's a good person. Sorry to say.
And that is true. Why do you think Ernie was trying to hang out? Because he's not a good person. Let me tell you this. I feel, and I told Brooks, or I told Brandy or Brittany, that you guys, and I say you guys as an umbrella term, y'all go for the families that have that are of poor socioeconomic status. They have drug alcohol addiction, and you exploit it. And that's exactly what Ernie does, because they are weak. They don't have boundaries. And everything that Ernie did to Candace during that time period was exploitative. And I played the Domino's pizza delivery, and everything he told you was a lie. It was a lie. He is a liar for hire.
So she had 1,000 people, maybe 1,500 people in there listening to Ernie Shell's bullshit lies. And his fucking bullshit that he's talking in here. Which is a good way to spread misinformation on BS, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, and it's kind of crazy that these people are platforming this piece of shit. His ideas, this Ernie Shell fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And
is anybody else like, what the fuck, Brittany J, you just got into a whole big mess with Sebastian Rogers' case, and now you're going to go back to Summer Wells, and you're going to allow this bullshit
that
you learned in the Sebastian Rogers case, and you're going to apply it to Summer Wells and start fucking around in that again? Is anybody else appalled? Like, why the fuck is this happening on Butterhead's panel?
Well, I mean, when the content dries up, you got to go back to the what you know best. Or what's
I was going to say, and I think she was just covering Summer Wells or covering this interview, and I think that's why she went over there.
Yeah, I mean, you need more new content. What is she going to talk about, T-Rev?
I don't know. I didn't see the stream. I just seen the clip, and she's like, I'm really sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen. And Brooks is like, it's okay. It's all right. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if they just jumped up or what. Here, we'll finish it.
Admitted, he has said, I'm a liar for hire. I'll say anything for money.
Now, I mean, who am I exploiting because of their social economics?
Anybody that covers a case the way this community has, and
Well,
let me finish. Let me finish. Don't take this the wrong way. Let me finish. Y'all, this has been 3 years, and 3 years into it, you're bringing up Ernie Shell, who has been debunked by A Balance, Tiffany Marie, Cher, White Boy Lockdown Radio, No Thanks Investigates, Benny Keys. I mean, the list goes on. He has been debunked, and then you bring him up after the 3-year anniversary? For what? For clicks and views. That's why you did it. And I'm going to end it with this. Thank you for having me up, Brittany, but I do not have any respect for Brooke. Have a great night.
Yeah. Don't forget the lab, too. The lab knows all about Ernie and his shenanigans. And
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I mean, it is what it is.
Oh my God, Queen. I love how she says that. Like, oh my God, I didn't expect someone to actually call out the bullshit that I'm actually using, like, Ernie Shell as a legitimate source of information. No, Ernie Shell.
Ernie's a fucking nut job and has been for a long time. And anybody around here that's been in Summer Wells' case knows not to believe shit that fucking Ernie says.
Yeah, like, let's be 100%. That guy is.
With the $10 super sticker says big 4th of July hugs. Everybody, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you guys for being here. Yeah, this right here was, I'm like, why? 3 years later, and you're going to platform this fucking, why?
B. Tim, did you find the taser footage?
Well, it's a channel that we don't associate with, so unfortunately I can't find it.
We're going to have to Google just random taser footage and watch it.
Ain't that a bitch? Well,
is that why they call him Lightning Tiger? Because he got tased?
Heart of Glass, half full. Thank you for gifting the membership. Life Rewinded, member for 9 months, says happy 4th of July. Thank you so much. Happy 4th to you. Lou 2, member for 12 months. You should be getting your gold crown, girl. Let's see. Sexy Wild Thing, McLovin. Happy 4th of July, everybody. LouTube, happy 4th of July. Sharon gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. Happy 4th of July to you, QB, in the chat. I always miss your live streams. I'm so happy to catch this one. Thank you, Miss Annie. I appreciate that. Yeah, so basically, Ernie Shell is out here working his magic, fucking with his lies and bullshit.
Working his magic.
Right. Spreading more misinformation and lies. Trying to get his numbers up, I'm guessing. I don't know what he's doing, but it's one of his stunts again, so who really fucking knows?
I mean, but the problem is that, not the problem is not Ernie Shells is a fucking lying piece of shit, degenerate asshole who will do anything for views and likes and whatever because he has no moral or anything, like moral standards. It's the fact that Brooks fucking puts this motherfucker on a platform where he lets people say, well, I mean, this guy must be telling the truth. And then, like, Brittany just says, yeah, let's talk about the important source of fucking Lightning Tiger Man. Like, it's so stupid. It's like, guys, this guy is not a source of information. He's just bullshit. And you're kind of tricking your audience, and you're doing a disservice to your audience. You're doing a disservice to Candace Wells. You're doing a disservice to everyone by platforming that piece of shit. And it's kind of sad that, like, the person calling you out is being Nicolina. Like, you're being called out for your stupidity by Nicolina. Like, congratulations, guys. You're fucking the dumbest group of people I've ever seen. Anyone that believes Ernie Shell is telling the truth, you have failed the Darwinian test. You will be going extinct because you are dumber than the dodo birds because you are an idiot. The man is untrustworthy. He makes shit up on a constant basis, and he's a nasty motherfucker. And I would never associate with Ernie Shells. I would never associate with that piece of shit. Sorry. And Brittany J, you're just proving everyone right. You just want to do everything for fucking clicks and views. Same as Brooks. Sorry. Well, actually, not.
We'll see Brooks pull a T-Rev. Brooks pulled a fucking T-Rev. She platformed somebody, and it come to find out she wasn't just platforming somebody. Mark W was pretending to be somebody else. Kathy P is the one that busted them out. Kathy P is the one that figured it out and called it out.
Shocker.
I can't even remember who it was, but Mark W was trying to play like he was a family member of some. I can't remember what he was trying to play, who he was trying to be. But yeah, come to find out, it was somebody from YouTube. It wasn't a family member.
Wasn't he trying to be the neighbor, one of the fake neighbors in Sebastian's case? Because that led to a whole nother line of bullshit that oh god.
I thought so. We need Kathy P. Let's go ask her. We need to ask her. Does anybody know how to get a hold of Kathy P?
Hold up. I have her number. Give me a
If
second.
so, go ask her. Yeah, ask her I don't want to state, misinformation or, what I'm saying, stuff that it's not correct. I want to make sure we.
Oh, it's 4th of July. She may not be available, Queen.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, Revival says Mark W pretended to be PF, to be a PF neighbor.
Great.
PF.
Yeah, so basically they, thank you, Crazy House Saloon. She said, Merry Xmas and bless you all. Happy 4th.
Bless you. Blessings. Blessings.
Oh, shit. We're giving blessings.
Blessings.
We need Cappy in here to give the blessings.
Katie, happy 4th. Queen Bee Voices Mods chat. Thank you, love. I appreciate that.
I'm going to be blowing stuff up after dark tonight, so.
Interesting.
I know. I've got my brother's ass about it. He got a whole bunch of shit to blow up, and I said, well, you're gonna fucking end up in jail. That's what's gonna end up happening with you. I already know. I can already tell.
Oh no, this is the one day they're legal to do in city limits. So I actually, and I only have a few that go up and off the ground.
Oh yeah, he's got the big booms. The big booms.
No, I'm not that brave. I'm not looking to really piss all my neighbors off. We're not looking for like.
They usually go out in the country. I mean, they're not going to do it in town because they will go to jail guaranteed if they do it in town.
So
I got in their ass early this morning. So
good for you.
I started bitching at them at like 7:30.
Good job, Queen. Good job.
I was mad that a motherfucker like get out of here now. I was pissed. That's okay though. That's all right.
You started.
Sometimes they need somebody getting their ass. You know what I mean? It just happens.
Well, you started.
Go ahead.
You start at 7:30 in the morning, and then by 9:30 you're in jail. Like, come on, can we at least wait till 7:30 at night so that it starts to get dark?
I got in their ass at 7:30. They didn't do anything. I fucking went off. I was mad about it.
Good for you.
Seen all the stuff that they had to fucking light off, I was pissed. You can't pay certain things, but you can go buy those. No, that's not how. No, you need to get your shit together. No, I was pissed. So.
Oh, he didn't allocate properly. I'm sorry.
No, he don't, and it pisses me the fuck off, and I get irritated with it. But anyhow.
Yeah, sorry. Well, let's go into
True Seeker member for 4 months. She said, "Woo, 4 months in the bushes." Yeah, I remember one time you came over here mad as fuck because we were calling Dolly out, and you had been in Dolly's chats a lot, True Seeker. So I didn't think you were going to come back, actually. So it's good to see you around. I was like, man, she won't be back. I'm sure she's not going to come back around here at all.
Oh, my God.
You know how it goes, though, when you're going at it with the creator. You think the creator you're defending is, not wrong or, is being called out for something that they shouldn't be,
Well, unfortunately, you form like a parasocial relationship with that person. You basically believe that person can do no wrong. And then eventually you get hit with a ton of bricks. I'm sure that's what's happening to a lot of people with T-Rev. They thought this guy, they're finding out everything about this guy is fake. His chain is fake. His prayers are chat GPT, which is fake. His clothes are fake. His calls are fake. And his sympathy for the victims is fake. There's nothing real about that guy. And they're finding out like, holy fuck, not even his prayers are real? His chain is fake? Really? It must be like a shocker to people to sit there and to realize that. And unfortunately, people do have to find out about that. And it's a rude awakening. That's why I kind of have sympathy for people You know, I have sympathy for people who are ex-fans of these certain content creators because they were probably bamboozled, feel like morons a little bit. But it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my
sure.
God, he deleted his comments again.
Yeah, he's been over here deleting them here. I was going to say, you guys can come over here and talk shit to him. He's not going to go live. I heard Savage, she said, I am going to call in. I'm calling in.
And you know, the funny thing is, he's got only 5 comments remaining, right? He deleted all of them, and he left my comment. He forgot.
He left hers too. Yeah, he left hers too. I was like, oh shit.
No. He deleted them again, and there's only 3 comments left. 5 comments.
Oh my God, there's only 6 comments. We went over them all last night. Well, we didn't go over all of them, but we seen how many was on the stream last night because I went over there and looked. We pulled it up on the stream.
And I put way to delete all 400 and something negative comments. Must have worked all nighter, loser. And he left out.
Him.
Well, he probably isn't awake yet to delete it because I don't see it on here.
No. Look at the. Oh wait, he deleted. Wait, like for me, I could see it. Maybe if I refresh it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't see it, but here, say it for the people in the back. Can't trust a word being said from that person. It's completely disgusting. Rev gang strong. Voice for the voiceless. Voices. They're talking about you.
Oh God.
Voices,
I have both sides. Yep, and you sound just as stupid as he does. Happy Time said.
Oh God, singing along, voice for the voice. Fuck you, T-Rev. Take my goddamn name out of your song, you fucker.
Voice for the voiceless. Oh shit.
All you so is make fit. Look at Lawrence. Also, all you so is make, which she meant all you do is make fake calls, case after case. You are a massive piece of shit.
Yeah. Like, but he deleted all of them. Like, there was like
T-Rev gang, you little puss. You deleted all your fucking comments. You are a joke. You are a joke.
Yeah, he's a coward. Like, look at this guy. He is such
he didn't just turn comments off.
Well, I mean, that would be
that's coming. That'll be coming next.
Because he's a punk ass little bitch.
It's like this guy is a fucking fraud. He's like a fake piece of shit.
No, he's not like. He is a fraud. We have proven that. His own little fraudster buddy outed the bullshit. He is nothing but a scam, a lie, a cheat. He is all the bad things.
Well, there's like 200 comments on that. Well, I'm guessing all 200 of them got me blocked then because I can't see but 6.
I see only 5 for me. He deleted them all. He got up in the morning and he started deleting them.
I don't see him at all.
There is no way he's up yet. There is no way. It is far.
Well, he had his girlfriend do it. His girlfriend's probably doing it for him. You know?
Probably.
I kind of want to imagine him behind on a computer with tears in his eyes, hitting the delete button constantly. Just crying while reading the comments. They don't understand my struggle to be a rapper, a true crime channel.
So this says this is his highest viewed one. It says most popular live stream. Danielle Cavalcante, Chester County, Pennsylvania, and it says 279K. This one's Danilo or whatever Cavalcante, the same one. It's 250K.
That's the guy that escaped in Pennsylvania.
Those are his 2 highest ones. His 2 highest viewed lives. But then there's this one. Madeline Soto, deceased, pics, videos found in mom's boyfriend's phone live stream. So I'm guessing this might be one of those calls or might be one of those ones where there was a call or something along.
I don't think there's no time for an introduction right now. They are on the search for, hold up 1 second. Pop this.
So yeah, that's on another thing too. Yeah, he did the subscribers of 5 minutes or more and that's how he starts his lives off. You know what I mean? Like
what a little bitch.
We usually do it when we're getting trolled, but I mean, I'll do it sometimes anyways, just to keep them from trolling. You know what I mean? Just to give them more hoops to jump through before they're going to troll.
Listen, I don't have a problem with turning subscribers only on. It is a creator. It is in one form. It's a content responsibility because you're trying to keep the bullshit out of your chat.
Yeah, but he does it right off the rip when he knows he's got 70 and 80,000 people in his chat.
That's different. That's fucking. Again, I don't like this little pipsqueak.
So I'm guessing this is why, because he's got this kind of footage. But this is a 6-hour fucking long stream, so I don't know if anybody calls in or not. I don't know.
Dude, whose footage did he rip off? This looks like he's just restreaming somebody else's content.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the news. This is the news. I mean, this is they were playing this.
And
right, but here's the problem
do
with
what
that.
they got to do in bed.
Look, you don't see any of the
I don't need to go no
newses
further than that. So
snippet
overlays on there, right? Like you don't see that. We know another creator that removed watermarks and got in a lot of trouble for it, right? Like he doesn't realize what he's doing is actually, like, don't let that news station find out that you've done what you're doing.
Yeah.
Didn't he take an interview before too, where he, like, it was already an interview and then he went in and asked the questions? Isn't this the same guy that did that? Like, this is all, like, you're taking the news as content and presenting it as your own. You can't do that. That's copyright infringement.
Well, I mean, what is he supposed to do? I mean, is he actually supposed to, do work?
Yes. How about go get a fucking job and get that arrears child support paid off?
He could have done that immediately. Well, now, you know what I mean? Like, $50,000. And he's like saying, I don't even know those kids are mine. Well, you should have probably figured that out the day they were born. I don't know. Just a thought process. Loser. I mean, he's just lazy. I mean, like, all he does is he basically fucking just restreams other people's shit, has other people call in, and they're just complete morons. Every single one of them are idiots.
Yeah, look, you see this? I knew why. I knew there was something going on. Ready? Here's the here's his video and shit and his 6-hour live. Look, go streaming down. It says streamed live on March 1st. Okay? March 1st. Will you look up and see what day she was found, Madeline Sotos?
Yeah, sure.
He did this March 1st. And then look at the very first comment. Pinned 3 months ago. Stephen Stern's friend calls live with a link.
Okay, so she was found on March 1st. Her body was found.
Yes.
So the day she was found, he had fucking Smoke call in and make this call because he just marked the fucking live right there.
No, I think it was March 4th and 6th.
Yeah, there was 4th and 6th, but he went back and tied it to that live.
Yeah.
No, because this one says right here on this, Madeline Soto's deceased pics found mom's boyfriend's phone, ? Right?
Mm-hmm.
4 months ago. Yeah, so when we open this, March 1st, right? Streamed live on March 1st.
Okay.
So then he goes back in here and links the call.
Oh,
his friend calls live.
Yeah, 3 days later, he makes his friend call live, links it to the
Would have
first
been
call.
March 4th. This is July 4th. That would have been 3 months ago.
So 3 days after her body's found, they make this little scam up, and this is when Smoke called. Right here's the link. When you click the link, this is what it goes to.
Yeah.
So it wasn't but 3 fucking days.
The air clear needs to be.
And it says, who is Rick at the bottom of the thing? Who is Rick?
Yeah.
So because this is the second call. So when did the first call come in? Do we know when the first call came in?
The first call came in March 4th. The second call came in March 6th.
Correct.
Okay, so 3 days and then another 2 days later.
Yes. The first day you saw the text message where they were about to find out, and then he basically convinces them to call back again to clear the air, I guess. So, yeah. 4th and 6th.
It's fucking disgusting. What a piece of shit.
either way, it doesn't absolve him of what he's done.
The more I find out, the more pissed off I get about it. I'm not even lying. The more I see, the more pissed off I get. Like his little stupid ass fucking ghost hunt we watched last night. Then I see Savage played it today. The more I watch it, the more just the more stupid he looks. Like, oh, he irritates me just even hearing his fucking name now.
Well, I mean, the guy just sees these kids. He saw probably like if you think about it, he got the most views on. He got like a ton of views on that one. I think was it his 4th most watched video, and he said, "How am I going to top this?" And well, he topped it by basically having a fake call come in.
He's at 71.1 now, so he's down like 7,000 subscribers. 71.1 now.
I thought he lost another 600 subs in like less than a half hour.
I don't know. That's what it said. There's the comment. You see it right there. 71.1. Let's go look. We can go look.
It's 71.7.
Yeah, 71.7 is what it looks like. 71.7 to me.
Yeah.
Yep, 71.7.
100 deputies, detectives.
But it was at 78, so you can tell people are fucking unsubscribing. They're pissed. People are pissed, and they have every right to be. I wouldn't be subscribed to his bitch ass either.
I mean, would you? I mean, the guy fakes everything, including prayers.
Here's this stupid ass paranormal channel. Sitting here doing talking to the dead. Where's Sebastian Rogers and Keelan Robertson? So you're doing a fucking spirit box on Sebastian Rogers, and people are actively looking for him. What the fuck is wrong with you?
In his father's home. And 4 months ago, you did a spirit box. You're such a dirty fuck. Gross.
Yeah, I mean, like you're basically claiming that this kid's dead based upon your spirit boxes, and you basically do spirit boxes of all the missing children.
Yeah, here's a Caleb Harris and Sebastian Rogers spirit box.
You want to listen to it and see what the fuck what he does?
Yeah, I'll play one. Look at this. Silent Witnesses, the crime spirit box, but this one says Lost Voices live spirit box session for Sebastian, Summer, Maria. Why the fuck are you saying he's dead and doing a spirit box on his ass?
Why are you saying Summer Wells is deceased?
The Other Side Speaks live spirit box session with Sebastian Rogers. Are you do you know something we don't know, T-Rev? Is he dead? Do you know something we don't fucking know? Is that what's going on here, you motherfucker?
It's, that's him.
Why would you be doing spirit boxes on Sebastian Rogers when everybody else is looking for him? And ain't this nice right here? This was a month ago. So you guys were still being little buddy May 22nd. Here's him and Smoke right here, buddy up. Ghost, talking about ghost adventures and on a little boy that people are actively searching for.
Yeah, let's listen to what the
garbage piece of shit.
That'd be hard.
You want to listen to their bullshit for a minute?
Yeah, I want to listen to what they do with their bullshit live ghost box.
Oh, it says here, yeah. So this is T-Rev and Little Snitch. Sebastian T-Fraud and Little Snitch. Sebastian Rogers live spirit box session. Warning, it's loud. Stupid fucks. Here we go. Let me speed this up a pinch.
No, period. I just don't even. I just wouldn't even. Even if he asked me to come up, right? Like I'd be like, hold on. I mean, I'd do it. Don't get it twisted. I'll do it. But it would feel, I'd feel bad just because I know the energy coming off him of missing. Missing. I know. I'd be like,
The moment he'd hear something that would sound like Sebastian, it would break him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where I would be at with that. I'd be like, I probably wouldn't be able to concentrate right, to be honest with you. Yes, it'd be. I mean, for it to come up, whatever. But it'd be super hard for me to concentrate a full session with him doing that. Because I'd be like, damn, man, is this too much for him to handle? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because then we don't want to also set Seth in the wrong mindset. Because then if he thinks anything, he could go off, and it's just not worth it.
Trolls are fucking bums. No, they are bums. They're more worried about me than I am. It's crazy. It's
my
crazy.
God.
You said you should get set. Okay, I did see that. That was all right. Let's jump in. Let's make sure the sound is right.
Yeah, trolls, they're more worried about me than I am. No, they just know you're a fucking fraud and they're calling your ass out, you little punk. T-fraud and little snitch.
So he's
that's your name from
basically
now on. Fraud and little snitch.
So he's basically claiming that if the father of the grieving kid, of the missing kid, comes up, he will let him up on the spirit box session.
Oh yeah, yeah, he'll let him up. Yeah, yep. If Seth goes up there, yeah, he's gonna let him up there. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Well, my question is, why would Seth go off if he were in the wrong mindset? What mindset are you keeping Seth in? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, Seth keeps himself in his own mindset. That's not, you can't blame somebody else for your, you know what I mean?
No, but somebody playing into whatever his mindset is, that's my, like,
I'm just saying, why are you saying you're, having communications with a spirit? Spirit meaning his spirit has crossed over from Earth to, whatever you believe in, and he's no longer on this earth with us. That's what that means. So you are friends with his father, who's actively searching at this time when this video was made. Because let's see, this video was made May 22nd. We're July 4th. So this wasn't but 6 weeks ago.
this was before he went down there and stayed the night with
Yeah,
Seth.
he went down there June 1st. So this was a week before he went down there to stay. T-Rev. Or little snitch went to go stay with Lil Fraud, T-Fraud. And Seth was down there too, they said. He said when he went down there on the 1st of June, Seth was outside and T-Rev was inside and they were arguing. Like they were fighting. Because they tried to set it up.
I was going to be louder in here because the room is different. The room is different. It's very.
Yeah, the room is different. He had just moved down there, and Lil Snitch is going to go visit T-Fraud in about 8 days. He goes down there because we got the footage of the ghost hunt they went on when he was down there.
I don't know. You could probably hear the difference between the other room and here.
There's more reverb for sure.
Yes, exactly. You know,
it's open. Yeah, so with him being in an open room like that, reverb, it could project the box. So it's hard to say how it's going to sound.
It's nice to come on here tonight and see a lot of familiar faces. So I love most of you that I see, besides the bum trolls. Yeah, but that's expected. That's expected anyway. So I don't really care about that. There's more love than hate. So
if I didn't have a broken finger, I'd fight all those trolls.
Nah, there's more. There's always way more love than hate, and people try to, bring in hate, which ain't happening. But hey, everyone, I finally made it to a live again. Miss my Rev Gang fam. Nice to see you, CL3. CL3's been around for a while. CL3's been around for.
I can't type fast enough to combat these motherfuckers, man.
What losers?
Yeah,
man.
And people.
By the way,
I mean, I can't wait. You're in a place with way better energy.
By the way, can we make a comment to Mr. Smoke? Smoke, shave your head. It looks terrible. Sometimes it's better to go bald to keep the little left that you have on your head. You look really bad. You need to shave your head and just deal with being bald.
Can we talk about the camera angle?
Like patch. He's got a buzz patch.
Yeah. And can we talk about the angle, because it makes him look like a naked mole rat?
I'm fucking done, son. I can't.
It does. It looks like a little vagina on his head.
Just shave your head at this point.
It looks like yep, it does. A couple of lips. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And there's their spirit box telling him to fuck right off. Let's turn it down.
Who was responsible for the disappearance of Sebastian?
And listen, now he starts talking. You've got to be joking me right now. All right, here we go. Earbud warning. I'm going to turn this up a tad bit.
Where should we be looking? Who was responsible responsible for the disappearance of Sebastian? Where should
Oh,
we be looking?
so ghosts listen to music?
In the dirt. Did you hear that? In the dirt.
I'd say your fucking app on your celly's broke, my boy.
It sounds like a
Your
commercial.
box is broke. Your little box.
It sounded like it was trying to sell me soap for a moment, like it was a soap commercial or
I
something.
thought I was gonna say. I thought that was Dolly coming through trying to sell some soap, trying to sell some atoms.
That sounds like when I drive and I drop down into the valley and have to climb back up the other side, and the fucking radio goes in and out.
In the dirt.
In the dirt.
Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we better go look in some dirt.
Maybe we should check the dirt for your career. It was buried there, you piece of shit. That's what we should check. Like, and I can't believe he got away with this for so long, where he's actually trying to say, like, Sebastian is dead and buried, and he's getting this from a terrible spirit box, a cheap piece of shit that I wouldn't even use, like, not like high-tech equipment or anything. It's fucking crazy.
Well, we are back under fire in my neighborhood.
Why are you under fire?
Because it's 4th of July and everybody is blowing shit up.
Ah, that sucks.
Look, they really are asking fucking spirit box questions, y'all.
Look at this. Look at how they're insinuating in the emotional manipulation, because they've got Sebastian's photo, Chris and Katie, and Seth. They've got them all on the screen together. This is emotional manipulation at its finest. And Smoke, don't fucking eat shit on camera. You look like you're sucking a dick.
Spirit guys, what is the longitude and latitude of Sebastian's location? Are you fucking kidding me? Some of these questions down here they blow the hell out of me. Yeah, it has gotten fucking crazy seeing how people have changed right before our eyes. Well, Heather, I'm sorry to say, baby, but your homeboy done changed right before your eyes too into a whole fraud.
A fake person. That everything is fake about him.
So I just write this letter to you saying, damn.
Oh, there's that trash ass bullshit that he does.
Stop using my name. I swear to Christ,
You're not a voice for the voiceless. You are a fraud, T-Rev.
Everything that says voice for the voiceless, I swear to Christ, I'm going to come out there and strike you, little motherfucker.
Shit.
Oh, T-Fraud.
T-Fraud.
It's going to be little EBT when I'm done with you. You ain't even going to be able to use your EBT.
By the way, don't those people look dirty in those videos, man? Like, really, they look like they haven't cleaned their room and they smell like ass. Like, they like literally live in filth. They look like
called Badusi.
Badusi.
Like, I can't believe people actually.
Swamp ass, either one.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Like, and they look like they're like in a closet. Like, there's posters all over the fucking wall, and they're all like cramped in there. It's so fucking terrible. I wouldn't feel that dumb. I mean, there's a lot of people who are scammers on this fucking platform that trick you. And the thing is that you got to learn from it. Every mistake is something to learn from. My advice to you, if you see anyone that says T-Rev, like says fam, we're fam now, they're a scammer. If they give you a sob story and say, give me some money, they're a scammer. If they basically pull out a spirit box, run, because that's just crazy that you actually pull up a spirit box while you have a true crime channel. That's a complete disrespect for the victims of the crime. It's a real disrespect because, number one, I'm sure Seth, believes his son is still alive, and now you're claiming that he's buried in the dirt. Okay. Because
no, he's done a lot of spirit boxes on Sebastian. Look at this shit. Look, it goes all the way the fuck down, Charlie Brown. He even does it on the guys that, then he's got his video games on here. Idaho 4.
What video games does he play? Boring video games. He only got like 180 views. They're probably fucking. He's probably terrible at fucking live streaming video games.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like this is one of the Dark Anthony Man of whatever. This looks like a video game of some sorts.
Yeah, it's a boring game.
This one looks like it's a video game of some
Yeah,
sort.
that's like a story like based horror game. Like you make your choices for your characters or something like that. It's pretty fucking boring.
Yeah, so anyways, he's been doing so these are Idaho 4. Let's get back up here where he starts with this Sebastian here. Missing persons, open spirit box. Let's see here. Live Warzone, Call of Duty, Tryhard, Warzone 3, Tryhard, Dripping and Heat gameplay. Savannah Sotos, who's the third person. Warzone, Call of Duty. So these are his game bullshits.
Oh my god.
Wow. And all this happening right around the corner, and we had no fucking idea.
Wow, he got 6,600 views for a fucking spirit box of Soto.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, God, that is so gross.
He got what?
Look how many views like one of the videos got for Soto, like 6,600 views. Madeline Soto, open spirit box session with co-host
Right
Smoke.
here. Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Like, how can you do a spirit box version of a child, man? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I don't understand. He wants to be all of this and wants to be taken serious or whatever, but his actions say something completely different. Gross.
Well, when he burns in the hellfires, for all his sins, then, he could be something else. I don't know. I can't believe that, man. Like, I can't believe he did that. And he was awarded by YouTube. Like, he's like double dipping. He's like, he does the true crime and then he does the spirit box and tries to.
That's where I'm over here conflicted, B-Tim.
Yeah.
That's where I'm conflicted at. I'm like,
yeah, he's exploiting their bodies and their image, and then he's exploiting their spirits. He's like double dipping. He's like, I'm going to exploit the spirits of these children, and I'm going to exploit the image in their bodies of these, to like basically like their image on a screen and their stories and stuff like that. I'm just going to exploit it all, like double dipping. A little secret sacrilege.
Dipping?
Double dipping, yeah.
Triple dipping, dude. Triple dipping.
What do you mean? What's the triple part?
Well, because you're going to exploit their bodies. And then he's also getting close to the father and saying that he would allow a father on. This is awful. And then also turning around and using it for an album, as well as then bringing religion into it. I like to call it, he uses religiosity, because he's like jockeying for position in the world by faking prayers. You realize that the Lord doesn't want you to be lukewarm. He wants you to be hot or cold.
He said, God don't like ugly, little bitch.
Bible verses from Queen Bee. God don't like ugly, bitch.
God don't like ugly, you little bitch.
Psalm 20.
That's what it is. Somebody just donated to my legal fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Happy 4th of July.
And I am so grateful that I didn't have to contact somebody and say, hey, guess what? Voices is in jail and we need to put a bail collection together because she stole a weed whacker. Could you even imagine that story?
I can imagine it. But we will see.
Nope, I got out of it. It's all done and over with. I'm absolved.
I don't know, man. I just don't understand this idiot. I swear to God, I can't wait till like he comes back and makes a reply. Please, T-Rev, make a reply. You're such a fucking little coward. You ran away for a fucking 10 days and you're keeping silent, and you do that for police. You're such a little fucking bitch. You were all tough and big, Billy fucking badass when you went at Nerd Report in that chat with the whole Kohlberger stuff, and you were a Billy badass before with your little comment. Well, where the fuck are you? You're like in hiding. You're like in the fucking witness protection. Why the fuck are you not doing a reply? You see, I think that was
I have an idea, B-Tim. I think him and Smoke are sitting on a private StreamYard watching the numbers go down and down and down. Hey, Cappy, happy 4th. Watching his numbers go down and down and down and down and down. And they're just crying. And they're saying, this is because of you. No, it's because of you. No, it's because of you. You're a doo-doo head. Yes, that's what I think that they're doing right now.
I don't know what they're doing. I think they're just freaking. I think T-Rev is literally probably crying to his fucking girlfriend. And his girlfriend's already thinking, how fast can I evict this man from my house? Because he's a fucking loser. I mean, like, honestly, he's probably the biggest loser I've seen on this platform. He's accomplished nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. Trolls are trying to stir up drama. That's his line. Yeah, that's his usual
that's
line.
always his fucking line. Trolls are trying to stir up drama. Drama my ass. That's you do it yourself with this kind of bullshit. Paranormal bullshit. He's
like
got 7,000 subscribers over here. Damn near lost that over there. So
yeah.
Oh, T-Rev gang.
And this guy's like literally in hiding. Doesn't want to talk about it. You know, his fam, he's like, I don't know. That's kind of really not family-like to be sitting there and leaving your fam in the dark.
Dude,
about
his
your
fam's
gang.
What were you going to say?
I said he did his T-Fraud gang.
Oh
I want to
my
hear
God.
this one was from, let's see here. This one was from 2 weeks ago. It's Caleb Harris and Sebastian Rogers. It's his spirit box on them.
Oh my God, he released his album, by the way. Voice for the Voiceless. He's
We don't
on
give
Twitter.
two shits him or his album. I'm not fucking promoting that shit. Fuck that. Fuck that album too. It's a piece of shit. Back to the fucking I can't look. This shit would give me a headache trying to listen to this shit.
Sebastian Trouble? Is that what that says? I swear I heard Sebastian. It sounded like Sebastian Trouble. You said you heard Sebastian? It's not perfect. I heard that. Of course it's perfect. You hear that?
Just another
1818. Oh my God.
That sounds like it's going through the digital channels.
Yeah, it is.
Sebastian here with me right now. Say your name.
Yeah, that's enough of that. I can't do it. But
And this
anyhow, that's
motherfucker- And that motherfucker listed that to 2 hours, like hours and hours.
This goes on for 3 fucking hours. Yeah, this goes on for 3 fucking hours.
Oh my God.
Exploitation.
Man. Fuck. 3 hours of that shit. There ain't no way.
Yeah, man. I don't know. That guy's a fucking loser. Oh, by the way, what did you think? You saw that video I tossed you with the with our favorite country rapper.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys so called that yesterday. You so
Didn't
fucking
we?
called that shit. He did a fucking crazy ass Kylie Riley bullshit, and
Yeah,
then
he's fucking
a new
stupid
song
as hell.
dropped.
Yeah, but I put the video in the back, by the way, just in case if you want to do it.
Using missing and murdered children. I know. I've seen it.
It's so fucking gross that, and then a new song drops. This is so getting old.
Yeah, this is what they do. And I feel like this is T-Rev trying to follow in his little footsteps, making a scene. And
I agree with you on that.
oh, Dukas, stop it.
Is does he not like fireworks either?
Probably doesn't like fireworks. You know how it is. Dogs hate fireworks.
Well, that's what I was curious, because Mason has been so like he's been like uber clingy, but he is so not happy. He's just constantly pacing, and has been for like the last I don't know. I had to leave him home yesterday, so I find it funny that everybody's all over here shuffling their dogs and shit.
I don't know. That's why I don't have dogs. That's why I have no dog.
Well, Mason's he's always been raised around, and he's gone with us when we hunt. So he isn't like big booms shouldn't bother him, because it's no different than when a firearm goes off. But man, he is taking it hard this year. It might be the older he gets, it gets harder on him. Because he wasn't mine from the beginning, but anyway. But whatever. Just now he's looking at me like, what do you want?
What do you want? Exactly.
Yeah, now I totally screwed myself, because now he's like, what?
Yeah. I mean, like, my thoughts on the whole, with the dogs thing. But my thoughts on, just changing the subject quickly, my thoughts on the whole spirit box thing is like, the guy is basically does anything he can for views, and he doesn't care what he has to do to get it. If he has to exploit missing children, he will do that. If he has to do sacrilege and exploit the spirits of the dead, he will do that. If he has to make shitty rap songs about stuff, he will do that. If he has to use Chat GPT for prayers, he will do that. The guy will do anything for views, and he's actually kind of a reflection of the terrible syndrome of society, the terrible problem with society, where a bunch of talentless motherfucking hacks are trying to be famous for the sake of being famous. I blame Kim Kardashian and people like that, to be honest with you. Talentless hacks that somehow became famous because for some reason society deemed it necessary. And then, now we have these people in society that just want to be famous for the sake of being famous without talent or passion or anything. But yeah, he's willing to do anything for fame. He's willing to do anything for money. He's willing to fuck over anyone. And it's really just a reflection of the terrible state society's in right now with that. So I just look at T-Rev as like a symptom of it. He's a fake person, just like how a lot of people on social media are fake people. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people on social media that are fakes. You got Instagram models that alter their image, edit it. You got people driving up in rented Lamborghinis, and T-Rev is a fake, true crime channel, in my opinion. The guy does no research, doesn't do any breakdowns of cases, doesn't give a fuck about the cases, to be completely honest with you. Wears a fake chain, wears a fake has a fake callers, has fake prayer GPTS fucking prayers. Everything's fake, because the truth of the matter is he's not interested in true crime. He doesn't give two fucks about true crime. He doesn't care about, because the thing is, most people who care about true crime, they either care about like basically the intricacies of the case and they want to study it, or they care about the victims and they want to talk about that person's story. He cares for none of those, because he's a lazy bum who is only doing anything so he doesn't have to work. He thinks he's better than everyone. He thinks he's more talented than anyone. But no, he is less important than the local person that works at Walmart. Because at least the person that works at Walmart has the fortitude to wake up every day, put on his pants, and go to work. Well, he can't even get up until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
I guess the part I look at it is that the more salacious the gossip, the rumor, the innuendo, the speculation, the more rampant that, the more money he makes. So I see him perpetually just getting worse and worse and worse. He's just pushing that whole mess, right?
Yeah. I mean, but that's because society's rewarding. It's rewarding lazy bums. He's a lazy bum. He left a good woman that had a job who was working so that he can pursue his BS. He wanted a yes man as a girlfriend. He didn't want a girlfriend that would actually tell him the truth about maybe wiping his ass, cooking for himself, and cleaning his room. He wanted a mommy. And unfortunately, I mean, like, you know, Sab said it best. I mean, leaving the nest syndrome or something like not having a
failure to launch.
Failure to launch. Yeah. T-Rev's a classic example of failure to launch, where you have a bunch of grown-ass men who weren't taught as children to take care of themselves, and they don't want a partner, they want a mommy. And he wanted her to be his mommy. And the moment that didn't work out, he moved up to another girl that would be his mommy. You know? And that's what's happening. He is a very, very weak person, a fake individual. And you see that a lot on this platform with a lot of different guys like that. Unfortunately, there are some women like that too. So it is what it is.
Okay, so let's have this discussion, right? Let's go ahead and have this discussion, because the flip side of that coin is we don't owe all of the best parts of us to everybody, right? We do have an ability and a right to stay anonymous, and we don't have to share that. And it's also not against the law to lie about that. But I believe that it's different when it comes to trying to be in the true crime genre, right? If you want to lie about your lifestyle, go be a lifestyle vlogger. Don't do this off the back of missing children.
Who would want to have his lifestyle?
Dude, you don't look at the IP2 Ice Poseidon community shit.
IP2.
Yes, thank you. You know what I was talking about. Look at those. Like every once in a while, I'll sit there and watch that train wreck.
Yeah,
and
but
that's fucking train wreck.
Yeah, well, those people are literally the crust of on the bottom shoe of your foot. Like,
listen, Tim, not everybody is the upper echelon. It takes many layers to make a pie, right? Some people are the top crust. Some people are the cherry. Some people are the sauce. Some people are the bottom crust. Some people are the hard ends that nobody wants to fucking eat, right? Like, it takes a lot to make a pie.
Yeah. On a side note, I'm going to do a side rant about Mr. Glare for a moment, because I dislike that man. If you don't know, Mr. Glare is a hypocrite, garbage human being who was on this platform trying to call out tragedy pimps. And this guy, the moment he could, jumped on the bandwagon with Turtle Boy to get views and everything. And it worked. He got a lot of views. He's definitely doing okay on YouTube. But he is a hypocrite. And then last night, while he was reviewing the brother of Officer John O'Keefe's, Paul O'Keefe, he proceeds to call him like he doesn't know enough about the case. And he proceeds to call him, in sum and substance, a liar.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
That was the sum and substance. I'm just breaking it down for you. Glare, you are a piece of shit, a garbage human being. I hope only the worst for you, because you're going after a man who has lost his brother and have to sit through 40 days of trial to just get a hung verdict. A man who's been harassed by a group of people who have taken pictures of him while he was sunbathing. A man who has people accused him of setting up the murder of his own brother at one point, that he was working with the like the McCabe's and stuff like that. That man, you might disagree with his thoughts on the case, but do not call that man a liar and treat that man with respect, you piece of shit. You have no rights to go after that man. He is a victim. His brother is dead, and you will treat that man with respect. And I know for a fact you would not say that to that man's face, because he would probably beat the fucking shit out of you. So continue to suck up to your piece of shit turtle boy garbage human being and shut the fuck up. And continue your conspiracy theories and your dumbass stuff and milk that content as long as possible. Because eventually we're all going to find out how fake you are. Just like how we found out how fake T-Rev was. So, and I'll be waiting. And when that day comes, I will be laughing. You piece of shit. So leave Paul O'Keefe, Officer John O'Keefe's brother, alone. He is a good man and doesn't deserve scum like you going after him. Fucker.
I watched that interview last night. It was heartbreaking to listen to it.
I can't believe he went after the brother. Like, I can understand that you could disagree with his thoughts on the case, maybe you think he's got wrong, but it's fucked up, man. You can't go after the family like that. That man is a victim. That's his brother. His brother's dead. And I don't know how you think about that case. You might think Karen Reed's innocent, but that man's brother's still dead. That's a fact. And you got to treat that man. He's a victim. You got to treat him with some respect. It's so wrong. So wrong. So wrong, man.
Oh my God.
What?
He runs over here. I had to do it like he does it. You know his, oh my God. You know how his thing is? Okay,
yes,
so he's over here threatening fucking lawsuits in his Discord.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's threatening lawsuits in his Discord?
I'm done. I'm done. And he said, fuck his subscribers. He ain't explaining shit to him. He don't give a fuck what any of y'all think.
Wow. Yup.
Great
Love
move.
clap for T-Rev cancellation. Here, let me put these up. Let me put these up. Let me put these Discord.
Who is he gonna sue?
Hold on, I'm cropping it down because I don't want to put anybody in here that's, you know what I'm saying?
Dumbass, you can only sue people based upon if they said something that was not true. Malicious intent. You are a public figure, dumbass. Your friend admitted that he was.
Oh, he said people did this on the day he dropped his album, so that's just lawsuit nation.
Oh my God.
I said mental illness nation.
Oh my God.
He said, laugh my ass off. The amount of people that are hitting me up asking me to explain myself over someone else's claims is just crazy. And the next comment says, I went into menopause when I was 42. Because they don't give two shits about what he's got to say.
I went into menopause when I was 42.
Let me come in and share the screenshots and share the love real quick for y'all. Hold on.
What is he going to sue for?
Man, he's not.
Yeah, like you can't sue for fact statements. They have to be considered malicious intent that the person making the claims knowingly knew that they were false statements. They are not.
In my opinion, you're a scammer. In my opinion, you're a con man.
Yeah, if we have a person admitting that they were Rick Armstrong, then we matched up his voice on your live stream and we have a text. So,
and then he came out and admitted it.
And then he came out and basically admitted it. So, you don't have a lawsuit, sir. You are just a fucking idiot like you always are. If you were smart, you would acknowledge it and just fucking, I don't know, try to rebuild your bullshit brand. I don't know. Personally.
And don't be thinking you're going to come out here and grift for an attorney and that's going to be your new grift. We have already seen dozens of people do that and we will not. Nope, that'll get called right out too. We don't play. Stop that.
I love that he's ruining himself. Whose money is he going to use? Seth? I don't know. The guy is just a fucking moron. What, is he going to sue because I said his chain is fake? Yeah, my chain is not fake. It's not fake.
We saw where the gold plating rubbed off, and it was copper color on your neck. Sorry, buddy.
What's that say? Oh my God.
Oh my God. Let me see.
T-Rev 757 today at 5:45 said, laugh my ass off. The amount of people that are hitting me up asking me to explain myself over someone else's claims is crazy.
Well, sir, it's not his claims. We listened to it and heard his voice.
It's crazy.
Like, it's his voice, sir. It's him. Everyone, even your own fans, listen to it and says, yeah, that's Smoke. So it's not just his allegations. There's proof, which is the audio clips of basically him on there pretending to be Rick Armstrong. So also that photo looks terrible. That looks like you got like a surprise. Someone took a picture of you. Surprise picture. Jesus Christ. What a fucking moron. What an idiot. What a fool. Man. Like, how can you... so this is exactly... Like, let me explain this. This is exactly how Mr. Unirock destroyed his entire channel. He went to war with people in his Discord. He went to war with people he knew and trusted. And now it looks like T-Rev's doing the same thing. And he's going to be left with some sycophants who will say yes to everything. But the majority of the people around him will be gutted because they're going to see right through your bullshit. And then they're going to be like, nope, I'm not going to hang around you. And they're going to move the fuck on. And you think you're going to ignore it and you're going to get like, no, your numbers are going to cut in very few number. You're going to get very few views in comparison. And you have yourself to only blame on that one. T-Rev, if you were to have stuck to the case with receipts, this would not have happened, but you made your bed and now you have to slay in it. Yeah.
This is wild. Like, if he's done this to himself. He did this. Nobody else has done this to him. He could easily have come out, addressed it, but by sitting here and deflecting on it, asking me to explain myself over someone else's claims, dude, you and your buddy co-conspired. And do you realize the type of conversation that you had? You sounded like predators, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like, the problem is it's not a claim. We listened to the audio, and it's his voice with a voice changer. And his voice changes twice, and he admits that that was him on a panel. Now, the person you might be able to sue, if you're trying to think of suing anyone for BS, would probably be your friend Smoke. But looking at the clothes that Mr. Smoke wears, I don't think he has a pot to piss in. So good luck in that one.
He definitely has a closet to dump it in.
Yeah, he does have a closet to dump it in. But all he needs to do is pull out all the text messages he has, so you're fucked there. Just like that's simple as that. It really is.
Oh.
Yeah, Smoke already showed the text message between them setting up the call. That's already out there. We already showed that.
I'm beginning to think
these trolls are working overtime, going between chats, and they're trying to talk shit and start shit, saying that I'm over here talking shit. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers.
Well, we kind of are talking shit about it.
Not about the one that they're trying to start shit, though, with.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyhow, here's the next one. This is his fucking funky-ass, bullshit-ass album that he's trying to push off there. And here's the next one where he's like, oh, laugh my ass up to my people. And then this one says, I went into menopause when I was 42. Did bypass anything he said. I fucking laughed. I was like, are you serious? All right, let me go grab his lawsuit comment. Hold on.
I love how the guys like this think they can just like have an open Discord and they think like no one's gonna ever take screenshots of this stuff. No. I've learned my lesson. Everything in a Discord can be taken pictures of, so I know what to type in. Believe me.
Yeah, I just avoid Discord altogether. No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like, particularly with Discords, they're good for talking to people and chilling, but you got to realize that they're open, and anyone can go in there and take fucking pictures and stuff
So
like
it's
that.
a private StreamYard.
Yeah, well, that's not so private because you can actually record that in the back of the StreamYards.
Well, I mean, but you can do the same in a Discord. So,
Yeah, that's true, but, you know, I'm just saying anything you talk to people can be recorded. It's just how it is.
absolutely, nothing is safe.
Yeah, so anything you say in private is going to be something you're going to say in the public, basically. Well, Michaela is definitely attached herself to a sinking ship. That's for damn sure. Oh, yeah, I saw Whisper's video. Yeah, I did see that. That was pretty funny. I think T-Rev's the biggest tragedy pimp of 2024. It's still early. We still got another, like a couple of more months, 5 more months, so we will have to see. There's some leads. We got some leads. We got Turtle Boy. We got T-Rev. We got Betty. Definitely, we got some hard competitors here. It's gonna be a close one, guys. Very close one.
We've been talking with the chat quite regularly, Lisa. I'm sorry you felt disregarded.
Where's Lisa's comment? I'm trying to see.
Lisa said, "I love how the panel just ignores the chat here." Okay, I'm sorry that you felt that way. No,
I didn't even see Lisa's comment. Sorry. Let me see. What did Lisa say? Whatever. I actually read the chat, but the problem is like I'm not gonna like just stop. See, if you at me or you at Voices or you at Queen, then probably going to respond. But if it's just a random people talking in the chat, I'm not gonna read the entire every single comment in the chat. Just not how it's gonna happen. Because that would be disruptive of the situation. So if you have like something you want read up, just at me or voiceless for the voices or Queen, and I'll read it. Simple as that. Or Voices will read it.
Are you the Lisa from T-Revs? Well, if you want attention, we can give it to you. Are you the one? Oh, matter of fact, I think you are. Let me go look at this picture real quick, baby, because I think you are the one. The Lisa that looks at us in here in this Discord looks just like your picture.
oh look.
Is it her?
Oh,
Let's see here. I'm pretty sure that's you, Lisa. Looks just like you.
Definitely not. Lisa says definitely not.
Okay, good. Well, it looks just like you in here.
How convenient people campaign to trash me right when my album drops. Lawsuit Nation on this one.
Trash you. No, it ain't trashing you when your homeboy comes out and snitches all on your shit right here, dropping screenshots and receipts. You making up fake phone calls and trolling a murdered child is fucking sick. Nobody's going after you. You can't sue somebody for what the fuck you did. You can't sue someone for the shit you pulled.
Yeah. And your album sucks.
Sounding goof as hell right now. T-Rev. Sound like a fucking idiot.
Like, your comments sound stupid. Your understanding of law is dumb, as Betty's, by the way. I highly doubt you're going pro se, because you probably don't even know how to tie your shoes. And you have no understanding what the concept of, like, defamation and stuff like that is, or anything. You're too dumb. Absolutely too dumb.
That ain't happening.
Yeah. The fact is that you basically used your friend, Smoke, to do a call-in, to hype up your channel, to get 100K views, 100K likes, and to boost your channel, and then you thought your friend would never fucking turn on you. And the truth is, he turned on you, and now all that shit's out. And you're lucky that's the only thing out. I'm sure he's got much more dirt on you. And that's probably why you're not going after him, because you're fucking afraid. Because you're afraid that if you go after Smoke, he's going to bring more information out there.
Yeah, and he probably will.
Mm-hmm. So that's why we don't hear Smoke's name being said, or you trying to trash Smoke, or you trying to do a live, because you know he can drop the fucking information to fucking bombard you and toss you into the river.
Smoke's gonna bring the smoke.
Is the link pinned? It's not pinned. Usually it is. Hold on.
Link's pinned.
Oh, is it? Because usually I would say usually it is. I don't know why Roro can't see it. I know Clue said she can't see it. She said I don't see the list. She was asking for the link.
So multiple times yesterday, while I was listening, the AI chat box would just stay up there and it wouldn't dismiss, and so you couldn't get to the link.
Yeah, see, I wonder what the hell's going on because I don't think I have anything pinned up there that would be in the way. What the fuck?
No, I think it's the AI chat box that automatically
AI chat box.
Pop
oh, okay. I was gonna say because I got it open. It's open up there. Just Samantha, you're up here.
Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, like, I don't know the extent of that phone call. I don't care to. It was so disrespectful. But knowing how YouTube works, and what if people actually called the cops and they're like, oh my God, I heard this friend of Steven and he was on this YouTube channel. Like the extent, did he not realize that? If like people thought that that was actually real, which I'm sure some did, and the bullshit and like nonsense that can just cause to the case. He just made like drama, just made it up.
Yeah.
Like it never crossed his mind. Like maybe the police are gonna call me and they want this Ricky's information.
Yeah, they want to know who the fuck Rick Armstrong is. What the fuck is a Rick Armstrong doing? Yeah, that's exactly. Wasting police resources and shit.
Yeah, especially on YouTube because people do call. You know, they call the police.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is basically this Rick guy called in and self-snitched and said, oh, yeah, there's tons of other victims that this guy did this to. And I just kept quiet about it because, you know, my parents told me just stop hanging out with him.
One day it's going to get to the point where they like have this person's social media accounts, like their Facebook or something. Like if Stephen Stearns had a Facebook, and they go in there and look at the list of friends and they pretend to be one of those. And then you put someone who's a real person on the radar having to interview.
Yeah. Or
you know what I mean?
Into the police station and shit. Yeah. Because they use their name and stuff. Yeah.
That's what I was wondering, if this Rick Armstrong wasn't somebody that truly was affiliated and these fools use like Ben Verified or something like that to pull that information out, right?
Exactly, but trust me, one day it will get there. Like this, I'm sorry, but that little girl, what Dago and them were talking about last night, he knew her mom as far back as when she was 6 years old. So for literally probably over half of her life, she spent like probably living a fucking actual nightmare.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're turning it into a joke. It's a joke to you. That's a joke to you.
Yeah, that shit was fucking sick. And then to see them fucking conversating about it and shit. And he's in his Discord right now talking about people are coming after him right now when he dropped his album. So he's gonna sue. That's Sue Nation. Did you see it?
I saw you put it up there. What are you gonna sue for?
Right. What the fuck? Who are you going to sue, first of all? And what you going to sue for? How convenient people campaign to trash me right when my album drops. No, bitch, you did this shit and your little buddy is the one that came out. Makes me wonder if he didn't do that for a reason.
I called that yesterday. It's two reasons, in my opinion, that boy went up there when he did on that panel. Number one, he monetized his channel the day before. Number two, that album drops this week. So I'm sorry, but I'm
lost about 6,000 subscribers, so it didn't help. I don't think. You know what I mean? If he was trying to help, he sure as hell didn't.
Nah, like I'm sorry, but all these people out here that I care about kids. I care about kids, and this ain't caring about no kids. And then to top that off, you want to talk about Lawsuit Nation? T-Rev, you want to talk about Lawsuit Nation, bro? I see on Playboard, whatever it is, what you make a month. Let's talk about the fact that I now have your best friend on video admitting that you told him to dox me, and he did. That's illegal in Tennessee. Is he gonna lie for you on the stand? You want to talk about lawsuit nation?
Right.
Just
Is he
saying.
gonna get up in a deposition and lie for you? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Shit, he was spilling the fucking beans the first chance he got. He couldn't wait to spill the beans.
Well, and that's the other side of it too, right? Like, if I didn't hear Smoke's voice in that call, like if I couldn't listen to that and say to myself, yeah, that was probably him, just based on the way it sounded,
Right.
I wouldn't even believe what Smoke was saying, because they both are liars. You know what I mean? And when a liar is a liar, you don't believe what they say. Even if you think they're changing their ways and they've realized what they did wrong, whatever, that's probably crap. You know what I mean?
Right.
And look at his response. He thinks it's a joke. He's laughing about it. It's just, I find it disgusting. And like you said, Clue, I just think of that poor little girl and what she went through. And it's such an insult to all victims. And then you come on here and you act like you care. Anybody who cares would never in their right mind even have the thought to do something like that and then follow through. It's disgusting. I'm going to hop down because I'm on the porch and it's getting noisy though. So happy 4th, guys. And I'll check you back in chat. Thanks for letting me know.
All right, baby. Appreciate you coming up, love.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, and what's even makes it even worse is he comes out and apologizes and I'm sorry, Clue, I'm sorry for doing this. And then when you jump in his ass, he fucking nope, I'm taking my apology back because I got yelled at. I'm taking my apology back.
Because they're children.
Did he want you and Cletus to come kiss his fucking ass because he said, yeah, I did it and I'm sorry? No, it don't work like that, buddy. Sorry. The real world does not work like that.
He wouldn't even apologize had somebody not been up there pointing out that he did something wrong. That's the problem. He's a child.
Yeah, see, when Granny's like, you got to take some accountability. He's like, yeah.
Right.
Didn't take any accountability at all.
And can you put that text message you just had up there, that chat, the Facebook chat that you just had up there? Because I got to read half of it.
Yeah, this is T-Rev and Smoke right here going back and forth about the call. That he wanted him to call.
Pretend you're his friend from high school. I'll fall out my chair. LMAO bet. What's his friend name? Make up one. Say you don't want to be known. I'll say you emailed me. You got to change your voice though. Bruh, I got you.
And then the second call, he was like, they know Smoke. They know.
Yeah.
I mean,
you blocked Austin. Oh, this is Instagram or something?
Yeah.
This looks like Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. This is Instagram because you can tell by the little arrow at the bottom.
Yep. So it was like at the end of the day.
This is, I think, okay, so he Smoke posted this on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's from Messenger, but he posted his receipts on Instagram. That's why it's got that on the bottom of it. So yeah, that's a Facebook Messenger between the two of them, but he posted it and posted his receipts or whatever over on Instagram. Why over there, I don't know, but I'm guessing because he probably deleted his fucking channel or put it on private for right now.
This motherfucker got kids.
One at least,
Little
yeah.
bitch made motherfucker.
Yeah, both of them have kids. That's right.
Playing games in a fucking kid's case.
Right? Ain't that some sick shit?
A little bit.
You got kids, but you're playing games in a fucking kid's case. What if that was your fucking child and somebody was doing this kind of shit to you? Did you see he's been doing spirit boxes on Sebastian?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of made fun of it last night. I turned my spirit box on last night. It didn't say shit, but that's because the devil ain't up in my house.
Yeah, this motherfucker, I can't even believe he's got his name in there when, Seth is supposed to be your bestie and he's out here searching actively this is at this point when he did that video, he was actively searching for his son and you're out here talking about he's talking to you in the spirit world, meaning he's dead. Stupid fuck. It don't make no sense. And if Seth did know about it, that really don't make no fucking sense.
Dude, so I'm
why
sorry,
the fuck
but
are you letting this motherfucker come out and say your son's dead?
well, it's the same for me with Seth. It's the same with Bullhorn Betty. Like I would be in your chat all of 2 seconds before you called my child defective.
Right.
And that would be your ass.
That would have been it. Yeah, that would have been it. But see, Seth, he seems like he don't give a fuck about shit like that.
No.
Then again, the way he talks about him, you know what I'm saying? And the way he was like, oh, yeah, he fell into my hand. No, that's not what that police report says at all. That affidavit don't say that.
Well, and he told a different story online than what was in the actual, what he told in the divorce paperwork.
Right.
So.
Hold on, we got. What's up, Kathy?
Hey.
How are you?
I just pounced in and someone said you wanted to ask me something.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was now.
About that phone call, the neighbor?
About Mark W.
Yeah. That was 1000% Mark W. I talked to him on the phone for several hours. I've got text messages and emails. That was a chatter and a sub known as Mark W. on our street.
So Brooks is out here making up fake phone calls and shit too. Did she know about it?
I tried to tell her. She's still running with it. She don't believe nobody. She believes that he was really a neighbor.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
right.
she's still running with it. Several of them are.
I mean, of course, she's not going to be able to ever admit that she knew about it. I mean,
but that voice
nobody catches her unless Mark W puts out a message that she knew about it.
Well, she talked to him before even playing the call, and people, even during the call, people didn't believe. But she wouldn't listen. She still won't listen. I told her. I know. I talked to him for hours on the phone. That's a voice. He's got a unique voice, and the way he pronunciates certain words.
Yep. That's just pure ignorance. Her wanting numbers and, you know what I'm saying, not wanting to look stupid. So that's all that is. She knows damn the fuck well.
Mm-hmm. And that Ernie stuff was sick, Queen. Did you watch all that?
I didn't play the rest of it because it was bullshit for her to even fucking get up and do that. That was foul as fuck. And I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm glad Nicolina called that shit out because that was bullshit.
Yeah, I reviewed.
And say that shit. Fuck that. It's been 3 years. That's bullshit.
The lies he told were unbelievable, and she was riding the train all the way through.
Yeah, that's even worse to me. Mm-hmm. When you know damn well he's got mental illness higher than fuck on methamphetamines most of the time, 98% of the time, and you're gonna let him come up and spread fucking shit like that about a little girl been missing for 3 years. Brooks, stop that shit.
Yep. It was awful.
You know, damn the fuck well that shit's wrong. See, I knew you called that Mark W out. I just didn't know how you caught him.
Because I talked to him. Well, he wanted to come on my channel to call out CJ because he was pissed at CJ because supposedly CJ put up that he gave him money and was trying to pay for a hotel or something. And of course he lied about it.
CJ, I don't know who that is.
CJ, the true crimer that rode around in his car.
Oh, the one that Sebastian's stalker?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So the next thing you know, he starts adding other people and saying Chris, that he was in contact with Chris, and Dutchie, which he called her, was in contact with Katie, and Chris was going to come on panel because he wanted to call CJ out too. I've got the emails and the text messages. He would email me from multiple addresses when I would call him out. He would change it up. Same thing with the phone number. When I would call him out, he'd change the number, come back with a different number and try to act like Chris. He said he was Chris.
Proudfoot?
Yeah, I've got the messages on my channel, and I still have them. He said he was Chris Proudfoot contacted me that Mark was a good dude. It was insane. It was so ridiculous.
Oh my God! Why? I don't understand why these fucking people do this shit. What in the mental illness is going on?
Mm. But yeah, no, she's right though. I mean, it's crazy.
I don't understand this. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand how the fuck anybody could do this. I don't get it.
And then because he didn't get away with it over with me. Come on, you change your freaking number. You're using internet numbers. So what if it's the New York Area Exchange? You're still using internet numbers. But to play that you're Chris Proudfoot and then turn around and go on Crime Lies and act like you're a neighbor, that's that's Mark W. I mean, that's the name we know him by from coming into all our chats and subbing. That may not be his real name. All I know is Mark W. from New York, and that he's a UPS driver. He quit being a cop to be a UPS driver.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. He was a cop for 6 years.
Different folks. Okay.
But supposedly, and he was a mod for Brittany J.
I know.
Mark
And
W.
she never
was a mod for Brittany J. I went back and yes, you were completely right on that, Kathy.
Yeah, I've seen his name marked over there. I knew he was a mod for her.
But she never gave me or played the recording for me to compare the voices. She never followed through with that.
Well, I mean, do you understand why? Because that probably would have totally proven your
I was
point.
gonna say, yeah, it would have been, and yep.
But I don't know that voice anywhere. And then I played it for my husband, and I didn't tell him what I was doing. I just said, listen to this. And I played it because I was actually on the phone with Nonsense and Duchess the first time I heard that live because I missed that live. It wasn't 10 seconds in. I'm like, that's Mark. Come on, that's Mark. But I played it for my husband.
You, girl, you was like, nope, that's his ass. That's fucking Mark.
Even my husband said, he said, that's that weird dude you was talking to Saturday night because of the way he talks. I said, yeah.
Oh my God. Busted, bitch.
Yeah. But she still runs with it. She don't care. Crime Lies does not care what she puts out.
Well, it's in her name, Crime Lies.
That's crazy, man.
That's the title says it all. Crime Lies.
But that Ernie stuff, that was so beyond gross. I was.
Yeah, I didn't even want to play the rest of it because it was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, it got worse. I actually reviewed it last night. It got worse. It made me sick. It was disgusting. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not playing it. I mean, like I said, they know where to go find it if they want to watch it. I'm not playing that. I'm not putting more information and more bullshit out. I'm not doing it.
I fast forwarded through a lot.
Oh, Queen, I got to skedaddle. I'll see you.
All right, baby. We'll see you later, love.
All right.
Have a good 4th of July.
Me too.
Bye, B-Tim.
Have a good 4th, B-Tim.
Yeah, it's. I mean, shit's just been crazy.
By the way, hey, Clue. Hey, Voices. Happy 4th. Same to you.
Happy 4th. Hello.
You got any weed whackers I can come steal?
I laughed my ass off, Voices. When you said that, there's gonna be a warrant out for your arrest for them damn weed whackers now. You know.
Dude, you better not have a weed whacker, and I know about it. I'll come cat burglarize that shit. I'll be out of there before you even know.
You go have a long drive. So is there still going on about the smoke and T-Rev? What is T-Rev doing now?
Well, he put up he was in his Discord and got running his gator, saying that it was I don't owe anybody any opinions about imagine me needing to give explanation for somebody else's statement. Imagine that.
Oh, I still think a lot of this is because he was putting out his so-called music. But okay, he follows the up church all the way.
Oh yeah, didn't you see what he said with his dumb ass?
No, I didn't. I missed it.
Oh, this fucking idiot. He's in his Discord right now throwing a little bitch baby fit right now. I'm sure he's probably talking shit now because I'm bringing it out. But he says, laugh my ass off. The amount of people that are hitting me up, asking me to explain myself over someone else's claims is crazy. So then he pops this bullshit ass ugly little album out. And then the girls in his Discord start talking about menopause. They ain't paying not a bit of attention to what the fuck he's talking about. Then he pops in and says, thank you. How convenient. People campaign to trash me right when my album drops. Lawsuit Nation on this one.
Oh my Lord.
I'm like, really? Lawsuit Nation? How about you're a fucking fraud? And your friend already came out, little snitch, came and told on you, T-Fraud. All right? You've already been fucking told on. You're already busted, little bitch.
And what is you gonna sue? What are you gonna sue Smoke for anyway? Living in his mama basement.
And he's living in Michaela's bedroom, sleeping on Michaela's bed. So ain't neither one of them got a pot to piss in her window to throw it out of.
Nope. And Michaela's going to realize, hey, he didn't help Athena. He's not going to help you, girl. You're going to be putting him out next.
Shit, she's sitting over there with that $12,000 fucking house payment taken care of. Like, I don't give a shit.
Telling you. Damn.
Shit, she took care of her shit. What she needed to take care of, huh? Hold
She
on,
got it done.
Shit, $49.99. Damn, girl, what the hell? You didn't have to do all that, baby.
But he's not really good. He's not going to take no accountability whatsoever, and he won't. And I don't like Smoke. His character speaks for itself, but I do believe him. I do believe that T-Rev set that whole thing up. But he's a grown-ass man. He didn't have to do it.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing. T-Rev don't deny it in his community post. He don't deny having something to do. He don't deny doing the whole thing. What he denies is taking responsibility for Smoke. But he don't deny that he did it. He don't deny having anything to do with it. He just ain't going to sit there and take responsibility for Smoke. And I will give him that all day. Because Smoke's a grown-ass man, could have said no. But T-Rev's a piece of shit, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, he should have, if he was going to do something, he should have done it his motherfucking self.
Right.
Why have somebody else come do your shit? You can't do your shit, you little puss. You can't push shit out on your own.
He did the same thing with Dr. Me. What did Smoke say? If you can believe Smoke now, what did he say? That, which I do believe this is how this went down, because we was going back looking at this yesterday, and oddly enough, Smoke was here in Tennessee doing some ghost hunt with T-Rev and his son. I'm talking about Smoke's son, not T-Rev's son. They were here on June 1st.
Yep, it's that video. There's a video that we showed last night about it. Yep, and I think Savage showed it today. The same video we showed last night. It was on. She showed it today. So yes, it is. That is true.
And then June 3rd is when Smoke doxed me. So he probably came up here and had a conversation with T-Rev.
I'm sure T-Rev probably drove him by, showed him your crib and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Gave him your address, told him what to say, gave him your whatever the fuck he, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he wanted him to sit there and say.
Yeah, he told him to put my record out there. Okay, and what? I'm not no felon.
Shit. Who cares if you are? I am. I don't give a fuck what people got to say. I mean, who
but
cares?
I'm just saying, like he couldn't even do that correctly because he called me a felon. I'm not a felon. Like, you can't even put my record out there right, bro. Do you do anything right? I'm just saying. Anything at all.
No, we don't. Hold on, I gotta finish reading this for Jen. She did a $50 super sticker. Says happy 4th of July, babies. Enjoy the day, but stay safe and don't forget to back it up, Terry. Back it up, back it up. Gosh dang. Hold on, the tonic of wild wilderness is luminous to the soul. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, member, for a month. Keep it moving. Says, okay, mods are doing a fabulous job. Yeah, we got some fucking trolls in this motherfucker that are mad talking shit.
They was just over there. They was over there doing that. They came in the truth chat to my Queen Bee is over there talking shit about you.
Mm-hmm.
For what? Now, we wasn't even talking. We wasn't even talking about y'all over here. Over here doing our own fucking thing, talking about Ernie Shell.
I was in chat when he was reading a comment. One of the trolls left saying that you was over here talking shit. I started laughing. I said, "No, she's not."
Right, them motherfuckers. That's what I said. You motherfucking troll little bitches. You motherfuckers. Fucking going back and forth, you little bastards. Annie Jean says, "New subscriber. Thanks for calling out the bullshit." God, well, I mean, God, I'm serious. I just fucking go back and forth. Little bastards just want to fucking stir up shit. Knowing damn well we wasn't saying shit. We wasn't talking about you at all over here. We had our own shit. Fucking talking about, like I said, Ernie Shell and then T-Rev being a little bitch.
And do they not think that all of us aren't smart enough to be like, whatever? I mean, is that why? Oh, is that why that Lisa Fazio was mad that we weren't reading chat and interacting with the right comments?
Probably, because we ignore you fucking trolls. We ignore you little bastards going
No,
back.
but what would have been even funnier is if Clue would have come in hot and y'all would have faked a fucking fight. That would have been funny as fuck.
Damn. I should have.
We didn't even think about that, huh?
I should have hit you up at Discord and been like, I'm about to come in there, like, just wilding out. Go with it. Go with it.
Roll with it. Roll with it.
Lord have mercy. We gotta start playing on this shit. If these fuckers want a show, we gotta start giving the audience what they want.
Yeah, that would have lit the streets on fire.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Look, JP said, no manufactured drama voices. Please, Jesus.
Okay, sorry.
YouTube would be...
We'd have our own fireworks show. We wouldn't need to go to any.
What's the matter?
I dread it. My dog's going to be terrified all night.
Mine too. Girl, she was already last night stuck up underneath the chicken coop.
Oh, fuck. From the fireworks. I got one that's scared to death and one that don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's how we are. We got a plot hound and it goes off and she's, in my mind, I think she gets excited because she probably assumed somebody just shot something she could eat. But the German Shepherd, oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's like the bigger they are, the scarier they are.
Yep. And she is, she spent the night underneath the chicken house because she wouldn't come out. I swear she did. She wouldn't
said,
come
fuck
out.
this, I'm sleeping under the chicken coop.
Yep. And we went and got the other one and put her in the room. But I'm telling you, that big one, she was like, nope, not today.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I'm like, you couldn't be no cop dog for nothing. Poor thing.
Wow, everybody got quiet.
Oh, I apologize. I'm feeding the cricket. I got to keep the cricket fed today. So.
I'm stoned. So.
Oh no.
She said, I'm
stoned. I love you, Kathy.
It's a holiday.
Girl, don't you know? Don't you know? So, Clue, what all you guys got planned for today? Do you guys got sunshine? You got rain? You got fireworks? You gonna blow shit up? Cletus, you guys like to blow shit up?
Hell yeah, I'm redneck as fuck. I love blowing shit up.
Oh, me too, dude. Me too. I'm getting ready to go around the corner to the fireworks stand, and then there's Fireworks Factory down the road. I think I'm gonna have to go hit that place up too.
Shit, I love the 4th of July. It's the one time you can go outside and shoot your guns, and people don't know if it's a gun or a firework.
No, you don't.
I'm used to that around here all the time, but we're going to the fireworks at the beach tonight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, all right. That's it, Kathy. You always keep saying that you want to trade. All right. So next 4th of July, you bring you and your kids here, and I'm going to the 4th of July at the beach.
I was serious about that. I would love to house swap for 2 weeks in the wintertime so the kids can experience snow and sled riding and building snowmans. I'm serious.
When it's 50 fucking below. Yes,
Fuck
ma'am.
that.
I will totally change you.
I know winter is so overrated. I don't care about no snow. You can go outside for 5 minutes and you can't feel your tits, your ass, or your toes or fingers. Like, no, I'm good. Give me the heat.
Just stick my hand in the deep freeze. If
Listen, there is only
Right.
so many clothes that I can take off before it becomes a problem. And I'm going to end up with somewhere. In the wintertime, I can put on as many clothes as I need to so that I can stay as warm. And I can always either put another log on the fire or I can turn that box up on the wall and I am perfect. But in the summertime, I can only take so many clothes off before I'm going to get into trouble somewhere.
And some of the best winters we had growing up, and when my son was growing up, was the sled ride and the building the bonfire, snowmobiling and stuff. Every kid should build a snowman or make a snow angel.
Girl, I live by Yellowstone National Park. There's more snow than God.
Oh, yeah, y'all get pounded.
Yeah, I live in the north central Bighorn Basin. It sucks most days. It's like an 80-mile journey to Walmart, one way.
Wow. No,
Good
see, I can't do that now. I like the city.
Girl, I live in a one-stoplight county. I grew up in a two-stoplight county, one of which blinks yellow at all times.
I got to have hustle, bustle, noise.
You get Amazon?
Yes, it takes 3 days for an overnight package.
Oh, I can do that as long as it would come.
What?
She said what?
Yeah, like there's.
Yeah, maybe we'll cut that down to a week.
Out of a 2-week time period, you got like 4 days of travel to get here, right? Because like there's a direct flight into where I live, and you still have a drive after you fly in.
Okay, maybe we'll cut it down to 3 days. Then maybe just a long weekend.
Hey, girl, by the time you hit that cold, you're going to go outside. You're going to be out there for 10 minutes, and you're going to say, back in the house. Let's go.
I think they'd have, I don't know. I'm serious, though. I want to take them for snow, but I guess I could go to, North Carolina don't really get that kind of snow, though. Do they?
Like, it depends. Like, they'll go through like a span of like 6 years where they won't have nothing, and then they'll just get dumped on.
Well, maybe it'll be this year they could get dumped on just in the higher, so that I could just drive a few hours instead of having to.
It's terrible when it's because I lived there 1 year and we got 2 feet of snow, and like
cut them down.
Oh yeah, shoot fire! It took me like 4 hours to get home, and I lived like 15 minutes from my job.
Look, rappers in here being a little bitch. That's probably who was running back and forth.
Yeah,
because I just had to set my sub mode to 5 minutes because he's being a little bitch.
Yeah, we had a couple last night too that were gross.
And yeah, then he comes in with like accounts like Sebastian's area. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll say dumbass shit like that. Just ignorant shit. He's trash.
It's so gross. Grow up.
I don't know what's wrong with this internet lately. Like people are just
fucking trash ass fucking trolls. What the fuck?
Losing their ever loving minds.
I don't understand. A missing child. Why would you troll a missing child and then say some nasty shit like that?
No.
That's Dolly's little buddy and shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't see more people calling him out because I don't watch him, but lately I've honestly went and watched some of the afterwards, the replays. Wow, the stuff he says, unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then PJ cannot be the holier than thou when she supports that.
Exactly. I mean, she never has been in my book, so I mean, I know what she's capable of. Like I said, she'll dox a motherfucker in a New York second. She had my docs up for 6 months. Don't fucking play.
Well, look at what she put in her chat for that live she was going to do, but she had no intentions on doing that live. That was just her trying to play a game, and she said all that shit about you and Savage in her comment section hours before the live.
Yeah, and not to mention she was on a fucking date with her dude
Mm-hmm.
Worried about what me and Savage had to say.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh fuck right. Oh yeah, see here she put this is her handiwork here.
Mm-hmm.
These are my mug shots from 10, 11, 12, 13 years ago.
You take damn good mugshots, Oakley.
Oh,
I
don't
know.
tell
I wish I could find my mug shots. Like, why they got to go away?
Yeah, I'd show them pictures. Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. I'm a felon. Shit. Well, I'm a felon, but I'm also
Hey.
a felon.
They're not perfect and they are not innocent. And they are.
I mean, I'm not proud of it. It is what it is. You know, it happened. It is what it is. I got to deal with
That's
it.
it.
That's part of my fucking consequences. I have to deal with it for the rest of my life. I've lost a lot of opportunities. I lost my EMT license. I lost every fucking thing. So trust and believe me. I mean, there ain't nothing anybody can say to me that I haven't already fucking said to myself. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't really give two fucks what people got to say about me.
That's
I'm a
it.
bitch because I know where I came from and I know what the fuck I've done. And I, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them.
Right now, give me your phone. You
I gotta say.
You've totally changed your life. You learned from your mistakes and your life period. I don't go, I think it's all who makes us who we are. You know?
Queen,
But
I left T-Rev last night. Hold on to last night. I'm hoping everything I said to him will cost him more subs. He ruined one guy's life for good for saying the caller he had in Kohlberger case was Kohlberger. Yeah, we heard about that fake ass call that he said was Kohlberger. He tried to he got on fucking News Nation or whatever with it. Court TV.
yeah, I seen that this morning. Is that true? They really gave him kudos for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was bullshit. Yeah.
They look like bigger idiots than he does for even putting it. Wow.
Go ahead, Naomi. Go ahead, girl. I'm proud of you. If you can get it expunged, go ahead, baby. Do that thing.
That's it. So has Betty been quiet today? She was boring as hell yesterday. Just
my God. You know what, though?
regurgitation.
She said, listen, she's tired as fuck. He's got to take care of that puppy, which is like a baby. She ain't used to that.
No, she's not.
Hell no. She tired to the motherfucker.
She is tired.
She got to get up in the middle of the night. She got to clean up shit and piss. She's probably having to wash her comforter because the puppy done peed on it and shit. Her blankets, you know what I mean?
Her new Queen Bee one?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm serious. She goes out and get a bed set with a crown. Come on.
Walking around in her bumblebee suit.
That's creepy.
Punching air.
I'm just saying that.
I hate that Queen Bee. I fucking hate that bitch. Fuck that bitch. And she ain't real bee either.
She ain't a real bee. Nuh-uh. You mean you're not a real Queen Bee?
You see that video, Queen, of her driving through the neighborhood?
Wait, no. I'm sure I did. Which one?
The one I put up.
Foghorn, the advocate. Oh my God, I need his number. That sounds like my soulmate.
I have actual like surveillance, like somebody's cam of her driving through the neighborhood.
Oh Seriously? My God, bitch! You put it up on your channel?
No, I need to upload it as a single video. Hold on, I'll do it real quick, and then you.
I was gonna say you need to so we can play it.
Yeah, girl, she was in that. It's somebody's, like, again, I stay here, you know what I mean? And it's somebody's camera showing her car in the neighborhood.
And you know what she's going to say.
Hold on.
See, I told y'all.
Can you please clarify? Did you mention that you use a spirit box for Sebastian's case? And if so, do you believe he is deceased?
Huh?
What?
She said, Clue, can you please clarify? Did you mention that you use a spirit box for Sebastian's case?
No, bro. We were making fun of T-Rev last night.
Yeah, we were making fun of T-Rev with that shit.
And then they said, if so, she said, if so, do you believe Sebastian's deceased? No, so they basically were just making fun of T-Rev. That's all.
I told you I turned my spirit box on. It didn't say nothing, but that's because the devil ain't in my house. So.
Oh my god, his paranormal channel, his spirit box things are ridiculous. They are so stupid, and people eat them. Women eat that up and super chat the heck out of him. It's insane. How are your birds, Queen?
How are my what?
How are your birds?
They're good. Why? You hear them?
Oh, I like hearing them. No, I love it when you have them on and I can hear them.
Oh, okay. Well, I said they fucking drive me nuts sometimes. I thought you could hear them in the background. I'm like, oh my god.
No.
I try to keep quiet when I'm on here.
I like to hear birds sing.
Yeah, they fucking scream. They want to sit on my shoulder. They want to be right next to me. My little Kiwi, my little parrot, she loves to be right next to me. She likes to sit on my shoulder. See, she's gotten out of my house 3 times, and I've gotten her back every time.
Wow. How'd you get her back?
She flies back to me. She's attached to me. I'm telling you, she's like really fucking. I could probably walk around with her on my shoulder, but if she got spooked, she'd fly off. But that's what scares me. So I won't do it. But yeah, she's really close to me.
Aww.
She gives kisses. She knows how to give kisses, and she you know what I'm saying? She cuddles underneath my, like, she'll get up underneath like my chin and my neck, like on my neck or whatever, and she'll sleep there.
Oh.
If I'm watching a movie or something, she tries to take my weed. She tries to eat my weed.
My cat does that. He steals mine all the time.
She tries to grab my Mountain Dew. She'll pull the straw out and drink the little dots of Mountain Dew or whatever. Ice water. I try to drink ice water with my straw. Like, I try to trick her when she's out because she loves the Mountain Dew, but I don't want it to fuck up her beak or anything. You know what I mean?
Aw.
So I trick her and I use ice water. So that so when she does it with the straw, she gets the water and not the pop, you know. But they love that sugar.
That's cute.
I want a bird.
Yeah, well, I would love to have another bird.
Oh
my neighbors.
God. Lord, make sure you're ready for it. Make sure you're
crow.
See,
I have about a dozen of those in my yard every morning that I feed. You can have one.
I heard they're very smart.
Very.
Magpies are very smart. Yes, I like magpies better than I like crows.
I have a big ass turkey vulture you can have.
Turkey vulture.
Man, those things will fight you for your garbage can. They're big. And I live in the city, but just Florida. We have wild pigs in our yard all the time, wild boar, lots of snakes, gators, turtles, turkeys. It's not fun walking out into your pool with a poisonous snake in it. Just isn't a good day.
No.
I don't mind the baby gators in the driveway once in a while because they're babies, but not the big ones. Did you get that video?
Yeah, I'm uploading it right now.
How do you get stuff to upload so fast? It always takes me forever.
Oh.
My internet sucks. I have Spectrum.
I have Spectrum.
Okay, so I had a dog named Chico fucking Boy. We called him Chico fucking Boy. He got hit by a car. But this is him and my bird, Tweed. You see him?
Oh, and the bird stays there.
Yeah, they used to fuck with each other. They would play with each other. He would fly down and get on, try to land on his back, and the fucking Chihuahua would go chase after him. It was fucking hilarious. But Chico Boy passed away. Yep, he passed away. So here is Kiwi. I'll show you Kiwi real quick. Well, here's another one of Tweed.
My neighbor's trying.
Colors. He's got
Yeah, he's
like
got
yellow glowing. He's got really pretty colors.
I like the coloring on his chest.
Yeah, he's got really pretty colors.
My neighbor's trying to rehome her. What do you call it? She has one of those big colorful parrots.
This is Kiwi.
Oh.
She loves rubbins. You know what I'm saying? She's rubbing her hand on the thon. It's actually my brother holding her. But there's a let's see here. Here she is in action. Where she was just sitting on the table, but I was trying to video record her, but she was going too fucking quick for me. Little shithead.
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
she's a beautiful bird, and her tail is like beet red. It's like a real pretty red. Her feathers are beautiful.
See, if you live closer, you could come pick up this parrot my neighbor's been trying to rehome.
Well, it
I
depends
can't
on
because
what
of my.
kind of parrot. Because I don't know, you know what I mean? I had a
Big
macaw,
top.
and those are big fucking birds. A macaw, I had a macaw. That fucker was
Maybe
mean.
that's what it is.
It would have snapped my daughter's, if he tried to bite my daughter's finger, and if it would have, you know what I'm saying? It would have done some serious fucking damage, man.
Yeah, it's a big parrot. I'll ask her what exactly it is, but she doesn't spend no time with it, and it needs time spent with it. It's gonna need. And I have a cat, so my cat
Yeah,
would
look,
never.
there's Kiwi and there's
Oh,
Tweet.
look at them two.
Oh my God, they're so cute together.
She
They're
is
so
always
calm.
she's always looking to get into some shit. Always.
I send you a link, Queen.
She's nosy as fuck. Okay, I got you, baby.
Did it take you a long time to get them acclimated and trained, and they stay out?
I've had them since they were babies. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I've worked with them for a long time. You know what I mean?
If I didn't have my cat, I'd take that bird because I'm home, so I'd be able to spend the time with it needs. She works a lot, so she's not,
Hold on, Danielle, you're up here with us. You got your YouTube muted? Hello? Hello? All right, baby, we'll try this again. Make sure you pause your YouTube first. Hit pause on your YouTube before you come up and click that StreamYard link. Oh my God, bitch.
What?
I'm fucking done.
What'd I do? Me?
Yeah. I'm fucking done. Here, let's watch this.
My bad.
Oh my God. I am cracking up.
Give me your phone, Frank.
All right, here we go.
Following me when I'm conducting business.
How can I be following you?
You just were in the plaza. You've been following me, sir. You guys have been harassing me and threatening me for 2 days.
Right here. Right here, sir. From my home and me literally leaving my home. That would never, ever, ever happen.
That damn hotel call.
The proof is in the pudding.
Other neighbors watching me. I wonder who's watching me now.
I am in danger.
She said, I am a danger. That was a damn good video.
You did a great video, Clue. That's great.
Yeah, that is good. She's a complete danger train wreck.
Fuck right, she is. Danielle, you're up here with us. Can you hear us okay now? Can you hear us okay? You're unmuted. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Hello.
I think you have feedback.
Thank God. I've been trying to get in touch with you last week.
Oh, you're cutting out so
something on my
bad.
end, of course.
Yeah, you're cutting out so
I don't know
bad.
how
You have
long
to
ago,
pause
maybe a
YouTube before you come up and
maybe.
hit the StreamYard link.
Okay, hold on. How about now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can also
Can you
hear
hear me?
myself in the background, which means you need to pause your YouTube.
Hello?
I can hear you, but I can also hear myself in the background, which means you need to pause your YouTube.
Okay. So, okay, here we go. Let me see. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, how about wait?
So when we get off of here, if I lose you here, you need to make sure you pause YouTube before you press the StreamYard link. Okay, so hit pause on your YouTube first, and then hit the StreamYard link. Pause YouTube so you can't hear me anymore. Hit pause, and then click the StreamYard link, and it will bring you into another app. That's why people get feedback, because they don't pause their YouTube first. I know she got a lot to say. I hope she comes back up here.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yep, sure the fuck I do, because I know she got a lot to say. She's like, I've been trying to get up here. I've been trying to get a hold of you. Come back up here, girl. Just pause your fucking YouTube, baby. Come on. Get up here and spill the beans. Tell us what's going on.
I wonder if that's the
Oh
same
my
thing
God.
in chat last night. Danielle. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I hope she can figure it out and come up and tell the tea.
Right? I'm thirsty. What? I like tea.
1 o'clock. I'm about to start drinking.
You are not drinking at 1 o'clock.
Come on, Danielle. Pause your YouTube and click that fucking StreamYard link. Come on.
I am eagerly awaiting to hear what Danielle has to say. I love it when people start off with, I've been trying to get in touch with you for a week.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, spill the beans. Get back up here.
Those are the conversations that I want to hear. Come on.
Is it the same Danielle that went on Jones's last night? I have no idea.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, yeah. We ain't even going to talk about that hot mess over there.
Was there a Danielle over there? Is that what she's talking about?
I don't know. All I know is they was talking mad shit about me, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Christ.
That'll happen. This is YouTube. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. Motherfuckers will run their fucking mouth. I say cockbox, people say mouth, just depend, you know what I'm saying?
Gator.
I'm talking about, but yeah, I mean, you know.
Well,
I'll call it the snake pit for no reason.
The messed up part is you just proved, in my opinion, 100% to be a snake. Why is you in there? Always in my chat, every day in my chat. Every day. Every time I go live, your name is in my chat. But last night, you was in there screen recording, just waiting for an opportunity to jump on me. Well, there, you got it.
Well, I was gonna say, do you guys talk privately? I mean, like, are you guys from outside of YouTube? Okay, so
hell no. Something about her face strikes me wrong. I don't know.
She could have easily just shot you an email and said, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to chat with you for a minute. I'll do some shit." You know what I'm saying? She's in your chat every fucking day. I mean, you know, it'd be different if she wasn't. You know what I mean? But people review shit. That's what it is. But I mean, you know, we got people out here acting like they're the motherfucking police of YouTube and shit. Like they're the moral authority of YouTube.
Well,
they do no wrong. They say no wrong.
The thing is, what happened on the panel last night, I don't agree with. Hence the reason I shut it down. But for you to take it and go run with it and put the blame on me instead of that person just shows you jelly. You jelly, bro.
See, somebody said that yesterday. They came over. Of course, you know, people come back and forth and talk shit, but they said that somebody was over there, you know, be using derogatory words on your panel. And I thought somebody came up and was trolling. So I thought somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because rapper will come in here and say stupid shit or pop up on the panel and say stupid shit. I did not know it was someone on your panel. I didn't know it was somebody that was up there, you know, that was talking to y'all. I thought somebody had been trolling.
No.
And came in your chat doing the shit deliberately to try and get you to lose your channel or talk shit or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of the things. I thought they were doing it to report you, saying the word in chat to report you, you know? Well, I didn't know it was somebody you had on your panel. I found out this morning that was somebody you had on there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this somebody, do you know him? Do you follow that guy or do you know him?
I met him, I want to say, he came in the chat one night and Dago knew him. And
okay.
We watched him one night and he got, I mean, drunk ain't the word, honey. It was like
piss face, huh?
Oh, honey, bad. And the last time I just stopped watching him after that night because I was like, nah, bro, like I can't roll with that. Then one day he popped up in my feed. I was sitting out here, nobody else was live. I saw he was on, so I clicked the video and I heard him say he quit drinking. He had started on Ozempic. He was doing really good, trying to cut carbs, lose weight and all that. And the stream was like almost completely different than his normal one, right? So yesterday he came up on Dago's panel. Well, Dago shut down, and then I was going live. So
hold on, Danielle.
Oh,
We got you up here.
Yes.
Please tell me we ain't got no feedback. We got you up here.
Can you hear me? I hope
Yeah, we got the feedback. You ain't paused the
I come
YouTube.
through. I sure did. I don't know why.
I
Do
can
you
hear
have
myself
your
coming
TV
through the
on?
screen. Yeah.
I did.
Do you have your TV on?
Everything is paused.
Okay, I won't say
Real
anything.
quick,
You
I
go
just
ahead and
wanted to
talk.
say, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month.
You go ahead and talk.
A couple of weeks ago, maybe a month. I'm not sure. T-Rev had, I don't know if you guys saw Ice, claiming to be Chris Crawford's cousin from Florida. I don't know if you guys remember that.
No.
No? Well, there was a caller from supposedly claiming he was Chris Crawford's cousin from Florida, talking about how Chris, when he was young, they don't get along and this and that. But now that all this phone call and text from Smoke and all that fake voice, Smoke doing that, because this caller had the same accent like Smoke did, that fake call, like he didn't sound like he was from Florida. He just had an accent, and it just bothered me that why does T-Rev all of a sudden he's the only one that has all these callers that supposedly know, it could have been that horse race, what's his name, Uncle Taco, for all I know, or it could have been Smoke doing that fake anonymous call because he had an accent, trying to throw people off. So, anyways, 2 days ago, when all this happened with when Smoke came out with all the receipts and stuff like that, I said to myself, well, shit, let me go to T-Rev. I don't give a damn if he's listening or looking right now. I said, and I put it out there, about Smoke, and then the text. So T-Rev comes back to me with a gift, GIF, talking about what you talking about, Willie. So I told him, you're fake, you're phony, you're a piece of shit, this and that and this. So I went to all his fans, comments and stuff of, oh, you're doing good and this and that and all that shit. And I replied to them, I told him, whatever. I said, go check out Queen. This is when you were live about all this. I said, go check out Queen Bee's video right now. And then I waited a good long while, and then I said, let me go back into the comments and see what's what. Oh boy, all the comments he got was backlash, And then after that, not long after that, he put out somebody is framing me, the thing that he just put out, somebody saying that I made a fake call and this and that and that and this. Fuck T-Rev, man. I tell him you're a piece of shit,
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't hardly hear you, but Johnson, is this you up here?
Yep.
What's up?
I was just coming to ask Clue what she's talking about because didn't nobody screen record her last night? And nobody was talking shit about her and dragging her through the mud. So I'm trying to figure out what's up.
I came on the panel last night, right?
Yeah, my panel. I know you did. And you came without even going back and watching any of the stream. Like, you let folks hype you up in your chat and tell you that we're over there talking shit.
So, I didn't let folks in the chat tell me anything, first off.
Okay.
Fiance was listening
to
the stream. And immediately when I got on that panel, what happened? What did that girl up there, what did she come at
you
me?
Came
or?
in and you said what immediately happened when you jumped on the panel. You came in saying, what about me? what about me? That's not how you have a productive conversation.
Oh, okay. So just because I came in and said what about me?
No, you came in hostile, Clue. Cut the shit. You know you did, girl.
So
You
she
came in
back.
mad.
So she came back at me and said, "What? We're not over here talking bad about you." Is that what she said? I'm
She
curious.
said what we discussed was the slang word that you used. That's what she told you. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly how she said it. Yeah, you're right.
Well, first you called her a bitch, and then she was like, whoa, 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 you're not going to call me a bitch. I don't know word for word,
First
but
off,
she
I
didn't
didn't.
call
Hold
you
on,
out your
hold on. See, now
name.
you're lying. Now you're lying. Let's do a replay because
Let's
I didn't
replay it.
call her a bitch until she opened her mouth. Then she became one, so I called her that. It is
So
what it is.
but you called her a bitch when she said, well, we were actually, because at the time we were discussing what happened with JB on Dago's panel. So that's what we were discussing in the moment. And I told you that. And then she
I'm sorry.
said,
Go ahead.
and then she said, well, actually, we were earlier discussing the slang word you use. And that's when you popped off, bitch. Yes, Chloe, that's how it happened, girl.
So she was calm when she spoke to me. Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
No, that's
Oh,
not what
okay.
I'm trying to
Okay.
tell
Well, then
you.
guess what she did, honey? She became a bitch. Bro,
She became
grow
a
up.
bitch when she said, okay, so I'm just trying to understand because she
I'm
became a
saying when you
bitch.
come at me like a bitch, you're a bitch. Like it is
How did
what it
she come
is.
at you like a bitch by saying, well, actually, we were discussing the derogatory
Honey,
term?
that is not how she came at me. I don't know why you trying to be all nice when you want to talk about me coming in hot, but you can't sit there and say that bitch came back at me the same way.
No,
Bro,
she did. She did
then
come
there
back
you
at you when
go.
you
She
called her a
became a
bitch,
bitch.
Clue.
She became a bitch.
Okay, well, she might have felt like you became a bitch when you came up there the way
That's
you
okay.
did.
I know I'm one. I'm not
Okay,
ashamed of
so
that.
fine.
Well, then she can't be pissed off. If she becomes a bitch and I call her a bitch, why you gonna be mad, bro? Own
She
that
wasn't
shit.
mad about that. She was mad that you were tripping because of her opinion. I'm in your chat every day because there's shit I
know.
like about you, Clue, but I'm allowed to have an opinion about something that I don't like. It happened
I
on Green's
agree.
stream.
I agree 100%.
But then
But
before
that's
you
the
even
thing.
you
But this
done
is
went
the
off
thing.
and
Hold
dogged
on,
me as
hold
if I've
on.
done something to you.
So let me understand this. If you're in there and y'all don't like what I say, why the fuck are you in there, bro?
I leave when I don't like what you say.
Why would you even come back?
Because there's still some things I like about you. Like, why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't I like some things about you and dislike some things about you? I still come in there and fucking support you.
So
I don't understand. So
get you fake
what
ass
you're
people.
saying is
I
if
don't
I
get
don't
you
agree
fake
with
ass
you
people.
110% all the time, then I need to stay out your chat. That I get it. Got it. Good. But the way you handled that shit last night was it was crazy, girl.
Hey, this bitch here ain't never claimed to not be crazy. I'm crazy as fuck. Y'all got no idea.
I
And
know
I
you're
tone it
crazy,
down
and that's some
online.
of what I like about you. But I mean, like, if we was to replay that right now, you came up there mad as hell. I think you thought we were talking about JB Gunner on yours, and we weren't. We were talking about him on Dago's.
Well,
And
fiance got to own that because that's exactly what the hell he told me was going on.
When I listened to the panel, everybody was over talking shit about fucking Clue and the shit she said when she was fucking hot at Smoke. That's what the fuck went down. You were letting this bitch up there fucking run her mouth. Everybody in your chat running their mouth. And I ain't gonna fucking sit there and let that shit go down and not say something to her.
okay, Cletus, did anybody call Clue out her name?
What the fuck does that matter?
Bitch, they was talking about homophobic, da 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 da. Like I said, if y'all don't like what I say, don't fucking watch me, bro.
Listen,
And
Deets
then
don't watch you. Deets don't watch you, but she's seen clips. So what I'm saying is she has a right to her opinion, but to act like she drug anybody through the mud, people know that ain't Deets. That ain't what she does.
The fuck it ain't.
You are
I've
a
watched
liar.
her like
You're a
3
liar.
See, I
fucking
was
times.
live,
All
so I
she
didn't see
does
it. Do
is
you want me
sit
to
up
play the
there.
clip?
So y'all are mad. Y'all are mad because she was.
That's the
So
devil.
you're
That's
telling
the
me
devil's
y'all are
You want me
mad
to?
because she was upset about Clue using that word.
I ain't mad at nobody. I'm just calling bullshit where I fucking see it, and a motherfucker want to
Same.
come into fucking chat and act all friendly and then go talk shit on a fucking panel. You ain't fucking real. Stay the fuck out of the channel.
Right, that's two faces, bro. No, either you have
Okay,
or
I get it. So if I don't agree 100% with everything done, I don't need to be around. I get it. I said I got that. But what I'm saying is, you trying to act like people were dragging Clue through the mud, Cletus, and that ain't what was happening.
Listen, my motherfucking name come out of whoever the fuck that was on the panel. Said, well, good, Cletus, because that's exactly what I'm doing. Why the fuck ain't you coming into Clue's chat saying that shit?
Who said that? See, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, then you ought to
want me to
listen
play
your
the
own
clip?
fucking shit.
Yeah, play the clip, Queen, because I don't even know what he's
I was
talking
gonna say,
about.
I was live, so I didn't. I mean, the only thing I can go off of is the clip that's been out there. You know what I mean? And that's all I really know. So hold on, let me.
It is absolutely. Well, I don't know if you'll even be able to find it, Queen, because what happened was we was going through Granny's stream and we came to that part. And when we came to the part where Clue called Smoke what she called him, Deep stated her opinion. And she was having a conversation back and forth with me, back and forth with Chat, back and forth with Grandma Sherry and Dago and whoever else. Jeff came up later.
But here's the question: why are we playing a clip of the stream? Why ain't we going back in time before she got up on the panel? Because she was live when she went
We
up.
did. If you would have watched the stream from the beginning, Cletus, it was all about T-Rev and Smoke.
Well, then why the fuck was Clue and what
There
she
you go.
said brought the
Because
fuck
she
up?
went on Granny's panel and did that. We were reviewing Granny's live.
So let me get this straight. So you and Deets is the type that y'all can have opinions and y'all can say what the hell you want to say, but can't nobody else. Fuck you, bitch.
No, you absolutely can have your opinions and say what you want to say. Nobody said that.
Well,
I think it's kind of reversed right now. Y'all are the ones
say.
saying we can't have opinions.
That's what you was trying to say on the stream, both of y'all.
You can have your opinion. We just saying what we think about your opinion.
Right. And again, that's what I said. Like, if she has her opinion about the word used, or I have an opinion about the word being used, that's just it. It's just our opinion. It doesn't make or break anything. It's just our opinion. The same way y'all get upset about our opinion. If Clue's allowed to come up here and say whatever the fuck she wants, I'm allowed to have an opinion. That's just how it works.
And that's fine, but that's just how we feel about that. You're going to come in chat. You're going to participate in the fucking chat.
I won't know more. Fine. I was just trying to still support the things that I did like. When there were things I didn't like, I just leave out. No big deal. And everybody knows that. They see me in there.
I'm gonna tell you what the craziest part is to me is that the simple fact that somebody, the only thing that anybody should have been upset about is Smoke doing what he did in this little girl's case.
I agree.
And shouldn't nobody have no opinion on what the fuck I say to that pussy ass boy after he doxed me? But no, y'all can't even sit there and have somebody's back like doxing is wrong. You got to try to cut that
that's
person
what I'm
down.
saying. Go back and review the stream. We did have your back on that.
Oh, until I said a word.
We still had your back after you said the word. If you watched the whole stream, Glue.
That is not what that bitch said when I come up on that panel. You was sitting here telling a whole ass story. You was telling a whole ass story.
So she told you because you said that slur that means the docs doesn't matter. That's what Deets told you, Clue?
Yeah, because that became the focus of your entire stream. I went and pulled it up on this TV. When I got off my live, 100 and some people in there still talking about that dumbass shit. Still talking about it. That became the entire focus.
Still talking about the word you said? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh,
okay,
well,
yes, that's what we were talking about.
My grandpa is very homophobic, but what he doesn't know is his grandson is gay. That became the entire focus of your stream.
I cannot help that people wanted to express themselves about it. Clue, that's what this community does. Queen can tell you herself, we have called out trans fashion. We have called out the same thing that you slipped up and said. We have called out many racism, many things.
Hold on. Rewind. Skirt. Rewind. No. Don't put that on me. I didn't slip up and say shit. I said it on purpose because I believe Smoke is 100% in love with T-Rev. He would die on a hill for that boy.
Okay, I believe that. And like I get that.
But I'm
I
just
believe
saying,
that.
don't categorize me as the rest of y'all that when they say something that's not PC and not accepted, that they slipped up. Nah, bitch. I said what I said, and I
I
meant
was
what I
giving you
said.
the benefit of the doubt, Clue.
I don't
Like,
need no
okay,
benefit of the doubt. I own my
fine,
shit. I am
fine.
who
You
I
said
am.
what you said, and you meant what you said, and you stand on what you said. But the point is that we call that shit out across the board. We can't just ignore it when it happens from people on our own side. Especially if we're reviewing a stream, standing up for you about your daughter, because I heard something you said last night. You said something about how come me saying this word is more important than him doxing my daughter. It wasn't.
Oh, no, bitch. It goes past that. How come me saying that word is more important than someone coming into a chat when I'm on a panel and giving my address
I
with
watched it,
the
girl.
words,
I watched
hold
it
on,
live.
with the words dead daughter behind
Yeah,
it.
that bothered me.
Absolutely. I
You want to know
watched
why
it.
he got called that? Because that's what the fuck he is.
That
Because
shit was
you're the one
foul.
doing it all.
Listen, I watched that live. I was in the chat when it happened. I seen it. I was listening to Queen when you came up there and wanted her to share the screenshot. Even Queen was like, no, I ain't finna redox the docs, you know? And you said, no, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. And when Queen wouldn't show it, you restated your address to 2,000 people.
Oh, yeah, pull up.
Girl, don't do that. People are crazy. But I'm just saying,
Look
we
here.
did stand up
Look
for
here.
you.
Crazy meets crazy, but this crazy will win. Pull up.
I'm just saying, we did stand up for you, but y'all hear something about Clue and y'all just think that that's all it is. And that's not what it was. I mean, the live stream's still there. We did stand up for you. We did stand up for your daughter. But just because we stand up for your daughter and stand up for you on some fuck shit that was done to you, don't mean we should ignore the fucked up shit you said.
Hey, if you think it's fucked up, that's on you, bro. I can't help
That's
that.
what I
I
said.
already
That's
told
my
y'all. Look,
prerogative, right?
I
That's
don't
my
make no bones
prerogative.
about it. I'm not out here for snowflakes. I'm not a snowflake person.
If
Do not
that's
come around
if
me
being
if
a
you are.
decent human being and trying not to say things that hurt people is being a snowflake, then goddamn call me a snowflake.
Okay.
Burr. But the
Better
way
go
you
inside in the
reacted
air.
and then you go off and dog me and Deets on your live, girl, you don't
Warranted.
know me like that. You know what you've been told about me, but you don't know me like that.
Don't
And
want
you are
to.
very impulsive and you react impulsively.
Mm-hmm.
That's you're cool with it, right? You're
Show
down with
am.
that.
Show
And
am.
I've been down with it too. I like the way you be reading bitches for filth sometimes. But the way that happened, it's been happening, I think, because you're probably stressed the fuck out because people are doxing you and your daughter.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
tensions are high right now.
Well,
And
yeah, fuck yeah. You know, I mean, you know what it's like. You watched me be fucking doxxed.
I was with Queen when all that shit happened to her.
Fuck.
I get it.
It's
Bro,
stressful as
I'm
fuck.
still standing here say pull up.
Yeah, but it's still stressful as fuck, though. You know what I mean? Especially when they said dead daughter. That's bullshit. That's unacceptable. People shouldn't be playing with
It
your
is. It absolutely is. But just because Deets, when it got to the Clue part, just because we were discussing what Clue said, like that means I'm fake as fuck because I still support Clue, but I have a disagreement with something she says. Like, come on, man. I'm allowed to disagree with something you say. Do you agree with everything Queen says? Do you agree with everything Savage says? Do you agree with everything Dutchie says or nonsense? No, you're always going to have something you disagree with. We was reviewing the stream. It happened. Boom. We talked about it. Yes, it did turn into a situation because people were expressing their grievances. Jeff, who was just on Queen's panel the other day, came up there and he even gave you the benefit of the doubt and said, well, I don't think she meant it, towards the community. She meant it specifically towards Smoke.
There you
We
go.
get
The
that.
smartest person on that panel.
We get that, but it does. He also, did you hear that smartest person on the panel saying, but it does affect them when they hear that? Because he said that too.
Well, I can't help him.
Right. I'm just saying, like, no, I didn't screen record you last night. It wasn't about JB Gunner on your panel. I was live. I didn't know anything had happened until people came in chat and said something. So I just wanted to correct that. But Y'all have a good day. Thank you for letting me up, Queen.
Yep, no problem. See, we had a major blowout, me and Jones did, so we don't really speak. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to let you have a conversation with her because of what all happened yesterday or whatever. You know what I mean?
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy.
All right, you want me to play this or are we done? You want me to turn this off or you want me to play this?
I don't give a shit.
Okay, I don't think anybody cares to. I mean, unless y'all want me to play it, fuck, I don't know. But there is somebody back here that's waited back here, low down. What's up?
Hey, low down.
What up? Okay, well, you waited a long time to get up here to not say nothing, man. You should fuck. They waited that whole time. You and Jones and talked that whole time. They waited to come up here.
Might be
got
muted.
up here and didn't say shit. Yeah, I mean that shit is stressful. It does get stressful. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah, it don't make you feel very good when you see in your chat, because I've had it happen to me. I've gotten emails threatening my kids. They were in my chat saying they were going to unalive my kids, put my son on the dark web. Yeah, it's gross.
Well, yeah, not only that though, then is you know what I'm saying, your radar goes up, and then as soon as you hear your name or you hear something said in the stream, you're gonna catch on to that shit. If I was Cletus, I'd have been listening in too. Like, what the fuck was just said? Hold on.
Look, and that's the
Fuck
real.
no, you
That's,
ain't gonna sit here and run your mouth about my fucking wife. I mean,
that's the reality of it, right? She ain't stressed. She just like she said, I'm
right,
crazy.
but when
as
she
fuck.
gets doxxed, it's not just her, it's you, it's your daughter, it's everybody in the family. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Don't just
that's
stress
what-
her, it
yeah.
stresses you because you're the man of the fucking house. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching
bullshit.
the fuck out. My senses are on high alert
Right,
all the time.
Spidey senses are tingling, motherfucker. I'm watching everybody. I'm listening to everything. I don't blame you. Fuck that. I don't blame you guys. I mean, honestly, be on high alert when shit like this goes on. And you living down the street from smoke. I mean, fucking T-Rev, it doesn't help, you know? Fucking bastard.
Yeah, figure the odds of that really ever happening, that he would end up right down the street.
Yeah,
Fucking small towns.
Oh my god, y'all, the fucking odds of that, bro. Like, I swear to God, when I saw that picture of that house on Facebook and I pulled it up, and fiance was the one that was like, "What is that?" And I told him, I said, oddly enough, I said, "This is Michaela's house." He was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "Nah, why?" He was like, "You know where the fuck that is, don't you?" And he told me, he was like, "You know when you pass the Calicos?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Right there on the left." I was like, "Son of a bitch, you got to be kidding me." But he's right. 0.9 miles away.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
You'd think you'd have a better chance at winning the lottery with a quick pick than that happening, huh?
Damn, we should have bought a fucking lottery ticket that week.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, that's insane. Like, I'm telling y'all, when we realized that's where he stayed, nah, no.
Well, y'all, it's done raining here, and I got to get to the festivities. I got to get get shit together. I got little ones in here ready to go swim, ready to get shit done. They're in here saying, "Let's go, mom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go."
All right. Thanks for having me. Be safe.
Thanks for having me up, Queen. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, everybody.
Happy
You little heathens. Go be hellraisers. Have some beers. 4th of July marca. Light some fireworks off. Have a good time.
I saw what the trash truck driver said, Suze. I'm sorry, I'm going to address this comment. That's the only reason I ever looked up that house in the first place, because I saw the trash truck man say they stopped picking up the trash there on the 26th of February, the day that Sebastian went missing.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, baby? I didn't even hear you. I'm sorry.
So they asked me, did I see what the trash truck driver had said about that house? And I said, yes, that was the only reason I ever looked at that house, because someone posted on Facebook that house, and the trash man, the local trash man, my trash man, said we stopped picking up trash there on the 26th of February. And I'm like, whoa.
Which is the day.
Right. And that's why I was looking at the house, and I was getting my stream together and put photos up of it, right? And he was like, you know where that is? Because I found out the address, right? I personally had the address, never showed the address, but I got the address. And then I learned that it belonged to Michaela. And I'm like, whoa, okay, hold on. And then he was the one that told me where it was. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. But anyway.
Well, you know, it is what it is. It's crazy as fuck. He lives right there. You know what I mean? That when he happened to move, it's right there. You know what I mean? Of all places.
Yep. But still got to get it. And then that's why he had his little friend do what he did, because he's right down the road.
Right.
You see how that is? That's a dirty dog right there.
Yeah, somebody do it that's out of reach. You know what I mean?
Oh, he ain't out of reach. He's 2.5 hours away, but he ain't right down the road.
Right. Still, that was a little bitch ass move, and he knows that. I call him Little Snitch and T-Fraud. T-Fraud, Little Snitch.
Yep.
Little bitches.
Well, happy 4th,
What's up,
everybody.
Hey.
What's happening?
What's going on, y'all? In the chat, there was someone like chatting that said Clue's got something coming. That was their name. And after the name, they were like, you can't stop me.
Those trolls, honey. That's I wouldn't let you up here if I knew you were gonna come up here and say that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we don't feed them over here, baby. So we don't pay attention to that. And if my mods will handle it, don't bring attention to it. Don't ever come up here on the panel and say that stupid shit. You know, like to give them to feed that bullshit.
Ben, go get that channel name.
I don't give a fuck who it is. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna do shit anyways. I mean,
we have to know who they are specifically. So
yeah, see, we usually try to block them before it ever even comes on here. You know what I'm saying? It's because when you fucking come up here and say something like that, it makes them want to go do it in the chat some more. You know?
Yeah.
Especially people like Rapper. He's infamous for shit like this, which I know there's other trolls too. I know it's not just Rapper, but I know that Rapper is responsible for a lot of the bullshit that goes on. Just like the one that tried to come up here like 3 or 4 times in the back chat. It's like, I know who Clue is. Well, yeah, everybody knows who fucking Clue is, you dumbass. Fuck, she said her name 1 million times. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you mean? Who gives a fuck if you know who she is?
You got Fireworks Queen?
Yeah.
I don't.
I fucking sent you that video. You didn't get it?
No. Where?
What? Bitch. No, hold on. Let me hold on. Let me send you this one from last night. This is a big one.
No, girl, you didn't send me no video.
No, I sent it. It just didn't load. I'm resending it now.
Okay.
You should get it. It's like one of them that's like super loud. It's real loud.
Oh shit.
It should be there. You should be able to see. Should be there. It says it went through.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I don't even know if you. I mean, I don't know if you can.
I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Damn. Good God.
God damn it. I'm deaf. Yeah, that shit was loud. Jack. Fuck right it is. I was pissed off this morning. I was a little shitty about it this morning, but it'll be all right, you know. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys. I hope everybody has a good, safe, happy 4th of July. Be careful. Don't be blowing no fingers off or none of that. You know what I mean?
No.
Be safe. Be careful. If you're drinking, definitely be safe for sure. Smoke them if you got them. Have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody.
On the flip side. Bye,
Happy
baby.
4th.
Happy 4th. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, y'all. Have a good weekend.